Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Color Me Dead, a true crime podcast. I'll say that again, a true crime podcast. With that said, these gals are going to talk to you, and if you get on social media, show you some sick, twisted, vile, fucked up, nasty, disgusting things. If you find yourself sensitive, if you find yourself easily triggered, this might not be for you. Turn back now. If you think you got it and you can handle it, proceed. But first, grab a condom, 'cause these girls are gonna fuck your feelings. Welcome to Color Me Dead.
Welcome to Color Me Dead.
We need to figure out a name for our peoples.
I know. Everything I've came up with has already been taken.
I really wish that Grateful Dead hadn't stolen or coined
our
the
phrase.
coined the phrase deadhead, because I think that'd be perfect. But.
And Gore Whores was the other one that I was
that's
thinking.
Rob
That's
Zombie.
Rob Zombie. I was like, damn it, I thought I came up with something good. I was like, Gory Hories. And then I was like, wait, no.
It sounds like glory holes.
Yeah, maybe they could just
Wait.
be the glory holes. I like it. Welcome,
glory holes.
Welcome, glory holes.
Dead.
You are now the glory holes.
I don't want to be a glory hole. I don't want it.
Could we get shirts made? I'm an official glory hole.
Oh no.
It's like that.
Where are you going?
That movie with Christina Applegate and Cameron Diaz.
Oh, the sweetest thing?
The sweetest
Yes.
thing.
God, I love that movie.
Hello! And he like pokes her in the fucking I flew across that fucking bathroom and you got fucked in the eye.
I think you're pregnant.
Honey, I think you're pregnant. I'm gonna go home.
Hello, is Jane there?
Have a lovely day.
Have a lovely day.
I'm going home and I'm
Yeah, I was going to say
watch
the
that.
same
That's a
thing.
great one.
All right.
I've always thought about, we were originally called in the very beginning the Bob Ross
Yeah.
of murder with our happy little stabs.
Oh, right.
But how could we...
How do we move that into? Okay, this is the new
Our
challenge.
Yes.
Is you guys have to come up with a good name for yourselves as listeners.
Are you guys our happy little
The
accidents?
I was going to say happy little listeners, but happy little accidents are better.
Who knows?
You are not a mistake. You're a happy accident.
There are no mistakes.
No.
Oh, goodness. Okay, so we are doing Ripper Plot 2.
Mary.
Dun, 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 dun. So we will recap last week's episode super quick. We know that there were women showing up with breasts removed, multiple stab wounds, signs of severe rape and torture. Everybody in Chicago, they were calling it the Jack Ripper of Chicago, and then later, it was found out that it was the Chicago Ripper crew once they found out that there was more than one. They were taking women of all ages,
like ages, races, size, shape, color, smell, didn't fucking matter.
But they had the titties.
But they had
the titties.
They had the upstairs.
Exactly.
Big old titties.
We knew about Linda Sutton, who was the first one, and she was found 10 days later, but due to her injuries of her breast being removed and multiple stab wounds, it progressed her...
Her decomposition was great. Like, it was accelerated.
I cannot wordificate, and I don't know why you guys are sitting being so quiet as I'm talking. I feel like
because I'm letting you talk.
We're listening to your story.
It's weird.
We're your listeners.
We're listeners right now.
You guys are supposed to help me.
Well, I mean, I'll jump in there because you're going to have to do it for me because I'm a fucking mental midget some days.
Yeah.
And
I was literally just
in the middle of fucking, like, I see the word, I know the word, it looks like past, but I'm like, passade.
Exactly. That's you guys were just being quiet and being
I was just
and
listening to
You
you.
guys were being awesome, but all of a sudden I felt like I was back in middle school giving a fucking book report, and I was instantly like, my palms are sweaty,
Knees are weak.
arms.
Vomit on.
Mom spaghetti.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
all right.
Okay. Anyways, after Linda, we know about the 35-year-old waitress, the Hispanic woman, Loraine Borowski. Borowski. Wow.
Fucking Big Lebowski.
The Big Lebowski.
Loraine Borowski.
And she wasn't found for 5 months. She was the one that had the little brother that was helping looking for
Right,
her, and
right.
the mom with the sheet.
Did we pass or did we post that video of the little brother talking?
I was waiting. We're
okay.
waiting
All right.
until this comes out.
Fuck, that was rough.
It was rough. We also know about Shui Mak, who was taken after she left the car when she was fighting with her brother. We also learned about Angel York, who had survived, but she was not able to give any sort of information, really, when it came to her attackers, except for it was some dude in a red or orange van. Sandra, Delaware, who was found on the riverbank. She was the sex worker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then Rose Davis, who had been mutilated so badly that they couldn't even...
She was the one that, like, got smashed, though,
Yeah.
where they, like, fucking beat in
hatchet.
her face and shit.
Yeah, they went
That was
all crazy with
horrible.
the hatchet. And then the disappearance of Carol Pappas, and who police thought was in some sort of relation, because I had found out that Carol Pappas and I know Shuimak, and I can't remember one of the other girls, all lived in the same area, in the same town.
Oh, okay, I got you.
In
Like this-
Wheaton.
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 Or I don't know, maybe over in Illinois they pronounce it, it looks like Wheaton, it's pronounced Ovaltine. I don't fucking know.
Well, because, you know, whatever. Fucking Elgin.
Yeah.
Elgin?
What did you...
Fuck you guys.
Yeah. Whatever. We do what we want.
You know what? Go ahead and look up all the fucking names in Uinta County and see if you can pronounce any of them.
We can.
Because I
Bitches.
can.
I got them all.
Yeah, Utah's weird.
Or even Uinta.
I know.
Itself.
Go ahead.
Unita.
Utah.
Unita.
Utah. Utah.
Give me
Give me two.
Love that movie.
We also know about the attack but survival of Beverly Washington, who she was able to be like, it was the mustache. It
Right, with the
was
greasy hair.
Feathers
Roach
and the
clips.
roach clips.
All of that. And there was also the death of
Raphael.
Raphael.
Torvo. And he was the one that was gunned down in the phone booth by a driveway van. Or driveway.
A driveway van. All kinds
He was
of
an
vans in
innocent
this bitch.
skybender that got hit by a drive-by van.
Jesus, it's one of those.
It's all right.
It's gonna happen.
Weren't they within like a couple of hours of each other too?
Yeah, Beverly
Yeah.
and
Raphael.
yes. And then a few days later, they put out the bulletin for the rape van of doom. And October 20th is when they pulled it over, but it was a redheaded fuck Ed who was driving. That's when they go and they grab Robin.
Yuck. That's when he was like, "It's not my van, man.
It's not my
van.
van."
It's my." Listen, man. I know
man.
this van looks a little culty, but it's not mine. If it smells like death, I just want you to know, man, it's not my van.
It's not mine, man. And then that's where we also meet Andrew and Thomas
Kokorales.
And then
From the Greek Orthodox Church. We put some Windex.
Just put some Windex on that.
oh shit.
Fuck.
And then we learned a little bit about each of their lives. We learned a little bit about them. We know that Robin came from a long line of titty fascination.
With Kathy Gecht.
Yeah. Everybody else was just kind of like, they loved cocaine and women, and
Booze.
they had a very low IQ.
And the
that was
devil.
pretty much it.
Sorry, I was adding
chocolate
all
chip.
the things they love. Yes.
Sluts for Satan.
Anyways, so now we can kind of. Oh, I was also gonna say that when I was reading, you know, the term the mark of Cain.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, the titty removal they called Robin's mark. That they
Oh,
would have
no
to make
shit.
Robin's
You
mark.
fucking. Ugh.
Nuh-uh.
Mhm.
Well, because they're a little slow, so they think he's something.
Mm-hmm. He's definitely.
He's
He
something.
has supernatural powers.
Yes, he does.
Possessed by the devil.
Something. Anyways, so now we can go into Cornfessions.
When Thomas Cocorales was taken in early November, he failed his polygraph test. And so then he just decided to confess. Because they already know the gig is up. The gig. What the fuck is that saying?
All of a sudden. And I was like,
all of it.
I can't help you.
The
right
gig?
now.
Sure, there's
the gig
a
is up or
saying.
the jig is up?
I don't know.
The jig.
Or is that a saying? Or did
The
it
jizz
make
is
it
up.
The jizz is up. That makes me like, yak.
Well, that kind of makes sense, though. I mean, he only had like an IQ of
70
something.
75. So the second they're like, well, you failed this test, he's probably like, okay.
All right, let's sit down. I'll tell you a story.
Let me tell you a little story. Do you have some paper? Do you have your therapist? Because you're gonna need both.
Yeah, I'll draw you a picture.
Please don't.
Yeah, right?
Okay, Thomas then said how Robin was the leader of their satanic cult type thing.
Their culty thing.
Their culty thing. Just a little culty.
Just a wee culty.
Amen.
And that they were the people behind all of these slayings and creepy booby
Wonderful.
cutting off. He also said that some were murdered in Robin's home up in his little special chapel.
Oh, his dirty little attic of
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
Satan?
Fuckery most foul.
Yes.
How would that happen?
I'm not 100%
wife,
because like
like-
when we joked about it, I went home and looked at my house and I was like, yeah, okay, fucking 60-gallon snake tank, fucking dragon skulls, there's axes, there's swords, and there's fucking skulls everywhere. Like,
I have
yeah.
skulls everywhere
Dude,
too.
I can understand where somebody might walk into my house because my entryway with my wedding fucking engagement photo is all like La Muerte and fucking skulls and shit. So I could see where somebody'd walk in and be like, dude, do we need to call CPS for your children?
Are
Yeah,
they
but
safe?
how are you going to kill a woman up in your attic with your whole family?
I read that his wife worked nights. And so after the wife went to work, then they would do it all at night.
So what about his children though?
They're probably in bed. They're sleeping. They're going to sleep through it.
You're gonna sleep through a woman screaming as her boob is being ripped
Off? I
Not
don't
to
know.
mention all this blood.
Where
Yeah.
the fuck is that blood gonna go? Because you can't, like, if you're up in an attic, it's not concrete, it's not fucking marble floors, it's
Maybe
wood,
they-
it's being stained. It's like Madame Lalaurie, where you needed to put down a cowhide to fucking soak it up. Like,
They're construction workers. They've got drop cloths. They probably put that shit down.
oh fuck, that's a good point.
Probably. But
And
still,
you can still drag it down the stairs.
at the end of the day, she probably...
Sorry.
The wife probably didn't want to ask any questions either, since
Okay,
it's
well,
rumored that she had her own
nipples.
nipples.
Right? If you want to keep the whole tit, you'll keep your mouth shut.
Okay, so this is why Nikki is one of us.
Fucking say something else, bitch. I'll take the left one off.
Don't make me rip your nipples off.
Oh my god. Take them off or somebody else will.
Yeah.
You take your nipples off when you're talking to me.
You can have it back
Holy
later.
shit. Ooh, okay.
Anyway, so he goes and he then talks about the rituals.
God, this is so bad,
This
too.
is disgusting. This is what they did with their severed breasts.
Oh fuck, we're gonna go here.
Let's go
Yes.
on a trip.
Let's go
It's
here.
like the fucking magic bus ride. What's the name of that little redheaded teacher?
Mrs. Frizzle, that
Mrs.
cunt?
Frizzle! You can be
On the
Mrs. Frizzle.
magic school bus.
I am not Mrs. Frizzle. Go fuck yourself.
So you remember that they took off the left breast of the... Oh, good hell.
Yes.
They took the left breasts off of the
Yes.
women that they had murdered. And the left breast was nowhere to be found when they found all these
Yeah, like when
bodies.
they were finding everything, they could find all the other valuables, everything else intact.
But not,
But not
titties.
the boobies.
Right, so it was definitely a
So
trophy.
the breasticles went missing.
And he wasn't Ed Geining him. He wasn't making belts.
No.
We weren't making tobacco pouches.
No.
Mm-mm.
No.
Mm-mm. They were just gone.
So this is where Thomas said after Robin's wife left for work, they would gather in the attic. The altar was adorned with red cloth surrounded with red and black crosses painted on the walls. They would take the severed breasts as a trophy back to the attic to be part of the ritual.
Ugh.
And Robin stored them in a box.
my
Let's
tit
just
in a
pause.
box.
All I can think of, tit
But how did
in
that
a
not?
box.
How did that not fucking stink all the way
I don't know.
downstairs?
I don't think that they let it rot.
No,
You know, I think it was a fresh...
I
but
do too.
Didn't Thomas also
But
say at
yeah,
one
it was
point,
there was
he saw
15 boobies in a box. All I can think of is Austin Powers when he's like, put that in the skin box.
Oh my god, shave me from my shelf.
Yes.
And I need you to
all
put it
I
in the
can,
skin
yeah,
box.
that's all I think of when I think of the titty box.
put
I'm
it in
like,
the
oh
teach
god.
box.
Put it in the tit box.
Gross.
Why am I
So,
laughing?
because it's disgusting.
Well, and what they do with it is just.
I feel like this is why I'm not allowed or invited to certain family functions, because I cannot keep my shit together and I fucking laugh at the most inappropriate things ever.
This
and
is
I
why
just,
the podcast is perfect for us,
It is,
because we're
because
not
we
allowed
can
to.
say the
God,
inappropriate
Jesus
things.
Christ.
Okay,
All right.
Get it in. Okay, let's go back.
get it in. Yep.
All right, let's talk about what they would do with the breast.
All right.
They would get the breast out, and Robin would open one of his many books and proceed to chant passages while everyone gathered around.
Sit with me.
I can't.
Sit with me, my children, as I
Yes.
read to you from the Book of Satan.
they
Hominy
get-
domny, I love chocolate chip.
Do you think that they take a turn? Who gets to hold the boobie this week? No, you got it last time. I get to hold it this time.
Or did they just set it out in front where they could look at it jiggling like a bowl of
Oh
Jello?
God!
Humny bumny, I like chocolate chips.
I like chocolate chips.
All right, sorry.
So it was like a song or a prayer. And after the chanting, the breast would either be placed on the ground or passed around to each person. At this point, each person would masturbate into the breast and then ejaculate into it.
So they were using like a fleshlight.
A fifi.
Out
That
of
was their fifi. It was a booby fifi.
A fifi.
Have you ever heard that word?
I'm gonna pee my pants if I'm
No.
not careful.
Click said a fifi, and I'm like, what the fuck is a fifi? If you told me. It's like the sock.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But that was like their fifi.
But either way, they're either doing a bukkake onto this boob or the fleshlight. Here, I have already lubed this one up for you.
I just,
dude,
go.
and
I
you're just
can't.
fucking swimming in each other's gunk.
And you're watching the other one jack it into the boob.
While
like,
you're holding, where you're standing there hard at attention.
Are we all doing
Excited
it at
about
the
this.
same time? Are we doing it one at a time? Do we do it like? There's so many things that have been going through my mind. That visuals.
I
and
need
I'm
a
like, make it
spreadsheet for
stop.
this.
I need to give all the different variables and how it could go, and I need to know.
Can I put this into a pie chart?
Oh
Yes.
my god, right?
Yeah.
There's just, but how, okay, I think I would have a really difficult time being aroused by most of this, but I don't think I could fiddle myself to completion if you
And
guys were
kind
watching
of
me.
everybody.
Well,
I don't know. It depends on how turned on I am. I guess I could, but I don't want to.
No.
Yeah, well, that's
Like,
because
how do
I
you
can
fucking
wait.
make eye contact with one of your friends while you're like double clicking your fucking, yeah.
Yeah.
fucking angry staring
Ugh.
like a door
Wait, don't move. Do you think one grabbed the other one's shoulder and was like, don't move?
Did they Dutch rudder this?
Oh my god.
I need to know.
Oh,
Like, I
shit.
can't finish tonight. Can you help me out?
But it gets worse.
Oh my god.
Sorry. All of their business is inside this breast. They cut it up into pieces and eat it.
Huh?
They called it taking communion. So it's like their
Protein?
Yeah, protein.
All the
No.
protein.
It's the body of Christ taking communion.
Mm-hmm. I know what that is.
I've had so many visuals tonight. I'm sorry, but I just thought of Van Wilder when they fill the donut with the spermie.
Oh,
The dog.
no.
Yeah.
The dog fucking
jizz.
Yeah,
eclairs.
yeah. I don't know why I
I
just went there.
don't know. Obviously, there's things not okay with these guys. If they're
Yeah.
like, we're going to take a severed breast. We're all going to jerk off onto it. And then we're going to cut it up and we're all going to eat it.
Because that's what Robin said.
Because Robin told us to.
That's
We're
that-
all going
so-
to
so,
we're
but
all
you-
going to eat each other's baby gravy.
But you need to, like, going back to the IQ level of
Mhm.
these people. I don't think they had the put together mental capacity to understand all of what they were doing. I think they knew what they were doing was wrong,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think they had the backbone or the smarts
No, well,
to
they
say no.
well, and everybody was terrified of Robin, so we know
Yeah.
that. But either way, still,
I'm not gonna put you guys' cum in my mouth. Sorry, no.
I don't
This
ever
is
want to hear you say that sentence.
You might. You
Mm,
might.
No, never, ever am I gonna take a fucking
You're not.
piece of chicken and rub it on both your coots and then put it in my mouth. I made eye contact with you. I'll do it with
I
you too.
was just
You
thinking
fucking
about
pervert.
I was just thinking about dipping wings into ranch when you were saying that. Like that was the
no.
visual I was getting
Don't do that.
from the medical cottage cheese story, which we were not going to talk about. Continue.
I will.
Let's move on.
Jesus Christ. We're getting like way off course tonight.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time fucking staying focused for some reason.
Focus is overrated.
Yeah.
I have pills for that, and I think they're in my backpack.
Don't
Which
take it
will probably
now.
keep you up.
Yeah, you won't sleep.
I don't sleep anyways.
So,
Well, fuck it, dude. Turn on a strobe light. We'll get crazy in here tonight.
yeah.
Okay, sorry, go.
So as he's confessing, the police then put out a bunch of pictures, and Thomas picks out Loraine Borowski's photo, saying that him and his brother remember picking her up to take her to the hotel. Thomas tells them that all four of them were there. They threw her on the bed, they gagged her, and they tied her down.
And this was at the Rip Van
Winkle.
Yeah, the Rip Van Winkle. He also told them sometimes he used bills. Wow.
Bills and poos.
Bills and poos.
Got bills and I got poos. What you want?
Which you want? You want them both? They used booze and pills because it keeps them quiet and less likely to fight back.
We had talked about that in the last
Right.
episode
Because
that's
it makes them compliant and
Yeah.
That's what Angel and Beverly had said.
He also said that after she was tied down, 2 of them started beating her and 2 started raping her, switching so everyone got a taste of each. Ew.
That just reminds me of some really fucked up WWE shit. You know, like
Right?
when they tag team.
Yeah.
Tag.
Yeah. You don't
Yeah.
watch enough WWE, do you?
Yeah,
Oh, I do.
I was like-
I know more about WWE than you think. But I
don't want
just
to know.
no, I just like I thought about it. Like being beaten by 2 men while you're being raped by 2 men.
And then them
Like switching back and forth. That was actually like kind of a gut churning
Yeah.
moment for me.
No, it really
definitely.
is. It's fucking
Definitely.
what these guys did, and not all the time were all of them together when they did each killing, but ew.
It's just I don't know, dude. I'm having a hard time wrapping my brain around some of it.
It's
And I
bad
know that
enough
we, like,
to rape
fucking-
and kill and torture,
Right.
but when there's multiple, and the way that they did it too.
And they're
Yeah.
all doing it at the same time.
It's like I know we giggle about certain shit, but like for some reason it all just hit like the pit of my stomach, and I was like,
Yeah.
You got hit. You got that massive hit
Yep.
of reality right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
As he's talking about how all the things they used for beating and torture, they said that they pretty much used anything they could get their hands on.
Oh yeah.
Hatchets, ice picks,
can openers.
They would take
What the fuck?
or like the tops of cans after they've like the sharp.
Yeah.
They would use those too. Anything.
See, and that's like,
Anything rolling around in the back of that van was free game.
so all the fucking tetanus and all the lockjaw is basically what they use to fucking torture these women.
Yeah.
that can, the lid can, or can lid, whatever. On one of them, they said that their wounds were really jagged. I wonder if they cut them open with that and gave her some of the wounds and then did their thing in the wounds. That wound.
Probably. Yeah, because like we said, like it's one thing to torture these women the way they did, and they did everything before the woman died.
Yeah.
But not only did they remove the breast, but then they also would rape the gaping wounds.
Right, they'd cut them open and then rape
The wounds.
While they're alive.
Well,
Just to stress that.
Yeah.
While they're alive.
So not only have you been tortured and beaten and raped, but
Removed.
now your wound is going to be violated with a penis.
that's just so much extra. Disgusting.
It's hard to wrap your brain around why the fuck anybody would do that. I'm not going to say that I understand rape, torture, murder, killing. I'm not.
No.
But in the grand scheme of things, raping a wound.
Yeah, it takes a very fucked
like-
up mind to see, oh, that's a stab wound? I'm going to put my dick in it.
What kind of fucking bridge troll came walking out with all 70 fucking % of its brain working and was like, I'm gonna put my dick in that stab wound?
Yeah,
Are
Do you think it was his
fucking kidding
idea,
me?
or do you think Robin was like, fuck
Do it.
that?
According to everything, they all pretty much said that Robin made them do everything that they did. later when we talk about it, Edward would actually say shit like the sight of blood actually made him puke more than once. And most of the time he didn't like to do it, but Robin had this kind of way of blackmailing or making them feel like they have to do whatever he
was good
says.
with the words.
Mm-hmm. Or just very intimidating. I don't know. But either way, Robin's mark, that's all his idea of taking off a woman's breast and then raping her wounds. The type of fucked up mind it takes to get that rat
Rolling around in that
yeah.
fucking wheel.
into that realm, like, dude.
Yeah.
The more I learn about people, the less I fucking like them.
Dude, and that's why when people are like, hey, did you want to go out to the bar with us tonight? And I'm like, I would rather chew shards of glass. I'm gonna stay fucking home. And stay the fuck out of public.
I'm gonna stay home, away from windows, lock all my doors, and just sit on the couch.
And apparently now I need to hide the goddamn can opener.
Yep.
Yeah. Or any lids from your can opener.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways.
So, after they were sexually satisfied, they then took the axe to Lorraine's body where the breast once was until they finally killed her. After that, they cleaned up and dumped her body in the cemetery.
So not only was she beaten, raped, tortured, her left breast was removed with like a wire, then they raped her wound where the breast was removed, and then they took an axe to that
that
same
wound.
area until she finally died.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
But the best part is when they're asked why they did these things, they said that Robin had supernatural powers and he could control their minds and make them do it. That he was afraid of Robin, especially if he didn't do what he was told to.
Yeah.
Which I think that all like plays back into that IQ thing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's
where-
kind of like a kid being afraid of an abusive father.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And I think that's a large portion of it. So once the police had this massive confession, they would go and they would arrest Robin Gecht and Edward Spitzer and the Cocorellis brothers, Andrew and Thomas.
Right.
All four would be held at $1 million bond.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like, y'all aren't going fucking nowhere.
Yeah, after they
No.
were starting to get confessions, they were like, well, Robin already got away that one time.
Right, but now they're
So-
like, fuck this. We're not gonna let this house of cards fucking fall again.
No,
like this,
because-
we're fucking holding you.
Yeah, because with a lot of those confessions, they were telling police things that police hadn't put out anywhere. So the
Right.
only people that would have known were the people that were
That actually fucking
there.
did it, because Gecht actually would go on to Gecht. Fuck,
I know, I
can't
get it every
with that
time.
shit. God damn it.
It's probably
He-
pronounced fucking Barry. I don't know.
I
We
don't
don't know.
either.
Apparently, we
man.
fuck up all the Chicago words anyway.
No, Jesus. I
Jesus.
can't help
Mary-
it. Jesus, Mary and
Joseph.
Joseph. It's a fucking Gecht. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Okay. So, anyway, they're all being held on $1 million bond. Well, now, then Geck would actually go on to admit to the violation of Beverly.
Right, but nothing else.
But nothing else, because he tried to maintain his innocence on everything else except for her, which...
I think the only reason why he admitted that is because Beverly had so much information.
that
she's-
he kind of couldn't,
yeah.
like, how are you going to weasel your way out of that one?
Yeah, but it's weird.
So,
I totally abused her, but all those other women who had the same
fuck that,
fucking
that-
markings, not
that
me.
wasn't me. So after obtaining a search warrant, the police go and they're searching all of his shit, and they find his sweet spot up in the attic.
Found some culty stuff. man.
Hey,
It's a little
man,
culty.
I don't know if you know this, but that's stained red, and that looks a little culty.
It's a little culty.
A little
to me.
culty, man. So, and they found his fucking weird little hidey hole of fuckery. Okay, so they couldn't really find any more evidence after this.
Yeah, because he ate all of his evidence.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You're right. He totally fucking did. But I just thought about the fucking bukkake eclair.
I've been having visuals of this for like 2 weeks. Like it plays different in my mind all the time. But
Like one of those fucking bear claws.
yeah,
I'm just going to ruin it for you
Don't
forever.
ruin pear. Can we not fucking ruin donuts though? Like,
Oh, God, dude. That's all I can
There's a
think of.
boundary
I know.
here. There's 3 fat kids in here. Don't ruin
see,
the
and
donuts.
because they jerked off onto it, I'm thinking more mashed potatoes and gravy because that's a saltier versus sweet.
Oh,
Fair enough.
warm and
But when I look
salty.
at it, oh,
Jizz is salty.
God.
It's like
Warm and
over
salty.
salted gravy. We're just ruining gravy
slippery.
forever.
Don't, because that is like my shit. I like to dip bread
We're
in
gonna
it.
have
my
to go to
finger-
something that we don't like. What is that?
I know.
We're fat kids.
Yeah, it was kale. So they didn't have any other evidence to go off of because everything else had pretty much been destroyed or consumed. And so really, where were they supposed to go with that? I would assume, like, after he made bail, he destroyed everything from the first go around.
That makes the most sense to me.
That he could.
Yeah.
Before he was arrested a second time. Like, he went up there, he fucking disposed of titty
Whatever else
pouches,
he had.
whatever box of vulvas, whatever the fuck he had up there, he ditched it.
Right.
So that he wasn't going to be held accountable for those things. However, they did find a gun that matched the
Caliber.
detail, or yes, thank you, the caliber, the detail.
The detail.
The bullets were a shame.
The details are standing in both of these bullets. I think they come from the same barrel.
Oh my god, it sounds like something from Roger Rabbit, where the bullets are all, hey man, that's the guy.
That's it.
That's that fucking guy. That were matched for Jesus Christ on a cross. Rafael Torado.
Yes.
And he's the one that was in the phone booth that got fucking shot up.
Got peppered.
Right. And he was the guy that was attacked the same day as Beverly, and that's the same
The
going
same.
back.
And it was the same.
That's-
It was a van that did
It
the
was the
drive.
mustache, but it was the one
mustache.
person that actually admitted to having anything to do with.
Yeah, and that was
So-
with Edward's shit, right?
Right.
The
Yep.
gun.
Because this was found with Edward's belongings, along with like books on satanic ritual and other occult
Culty things.
Yeah. And it was also like some of it was Andrew's.
Yeah.
So it was kind of Edward and Andrew. It's the fucking ugh.
Ugh.
It's the ugh that they found. So Robin would actually make comments like, whoever did this is a sick person. I love breasts.
God.
I love breasts and I love women, and I would never do that to somebody. Like this, he was very adamant about it as well. Like
He was trying to
love
convince
women.
police the way that he was trying to power.
These men
the rest
are
of 'em.
lying. They're lying. So all the other guys,
Don't mind my fucking church of fucking titty bukkake
In my house.
in my house.
and don't listen to the merry band of nutbags
or
that
the
are telling
mustache.
or the mustache. I would never do that. I love women. I love boobies.
But I did attack Beverly, and I did chop off
I
her
did. I
tit.
did take her titty, and I did do some fucked up shit to
I
her.
love all women but her. I did it because I love her.
Fuck, maybe.
God.
Jesus. Anyway,
I'm assuming he wasn't hugged enough as a child.
or maybe he was hugged too much.
Too much titty in the face.
Yeah, the
Maybe
grandma
his
with the big
mom-
old boobies.
Yeah, the
Did
ones that remember the lady that
motorboat?
you were talking about as a kid, where the titties like
Yeah.
clap back around the head.
The titty hug.
Sandy Craig Zach, and I can't remember her name. I'm gonna have to ask
So
my mom.
it's kind of hard to wrap your brain around the fact that he would be like, oh yeah, Beverly. Oh yeah,
I
that
did
one
that.
I did that, but all the rest of these I did not. So
there's two of us that are going around doing the exact same thing to women.
so there's two Ripper Crews.
Or was
Okay.
he trying to get it, like, I wonder if he was trying to, like, slide through being like, it wasn't me, it was them. But I'm not going to say that I was there, but it was them.
Like I did that one, but those ones are those guys.
Yeah.
So
Well, and I guess at one point he even tried to be like, I don't even know those fucking guys.
Oh, God.
Yet
Who has the low IQ here?
right? Edward worked for him. So
I don't know that fucking guy. I only sign his paycheck.
He was driving my van, but I don't know him.
Oh,
fucking
shit.
know that guy.
So,
damn it.
however, Edward Spitzer not only backed up the Cocorellis brothers on all the confessions that we've mentioned, but he also offered more details about some other shit we have not discussed with you.
Right.
So he would actually talk about how Robin had taken a black girl, blindfolded her, gagged her, shot her point blank, put her in chains like around her neck and legs, attached two bowling balls to her, and like threw her in a body of water. So, okay, you don't know this fucking guy, but he has intimate details about
Deep Tales.
deep tales.
I love it. We now go into
Deep tales.
Deep tale.
Woo! Sorry.
and we
We're
go
the
into
girls
deep details. So
Deep tales.
We're the girls with deep tails.
Maybe that's what our listeners should be called. Deep
Details.
tales. So anyway, but he's got other stories that have not yet been like unearthed.
Yeah,
and
he
he's
didn't even say something weird like, "Yeah,
Excuse
I don't
me.
think they've even found that one yet."
yeah, no, because her body had never been recovered. And I don't even think anybody really knew whomever this young lady of color is.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know who she is. They've never uncovered her. Was she a missing person? We don't fucking know.
Right. Well, and tell us about how exactly, because we've talked numerous times that breasts were removed,
Okay.
but not really the method.
I would love to.
I would love it.
I would love to. Let me tell you about this. I feel like Fire Marshal Bill. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. So we've all talked about, obviously, breasts are removed, left breast, whatever. This was like something that Robin super loved from like ancient torture method books. And essentially what they did was they would take a wire and they had it attached like affixed to 2 wooden handles. I think it's called a garrote or a garrote.
Something like that. But,
Fuck,
artists,
Tom, tell me, Chicago words. Didn't you grow up where the fucking Godfather was filmed? Jesus Christ.
but the artists and sculptors, they have those.
Right, so they can cut through clay and
clay.
fucking like
Yeah.
plaster
When
and
you're
shit.
getting it off the wheel, your clay off
Yeah.
the wheel.
I
one
think
of
it's
those.
called a
Somebody
garrote.
choked me with one of those in high school. Just
Okay,
so
well,
it
they
hurts.
killed lots of people in fucking The Godfather with
I
that.
thought I was going to die that way.
So that's how they were taken off the titties, was they would actually wrap it around, squeeze it. Okay, now you're doing it. It's your turn to rub your tits, because I know mine was episode 1. So I'm going to do the gestures of how this looks. So they're going to take
watching.
it and they're going to fucking wrap it around the teat, and they're going to apply all of the pressure until this wire slowly starts cutting through the skin and through the soft fatty tissue until they have completely removed it.
And the woman is
Alive!
And what's really fucked up is when I was reading that, when I was younger and I would help my mom make homemade chicken noodle soup, we make the noodles.
Oh yeah, from scratch.
And
Yeah.
we would roll it out, and then my mom would roll it up like into a big thing,
Yep.
and then I would use a fresh thing of like fishing wire or
Oh fuck!
something.
And like
That's-
cut,
and then
cut,
I
cut.
would I would come up underneath it, wrap it around,
twist
and then
and
twist
pull.
and pull, and it was my favorite to watch it slowly
That's
fall
how
out.
I make cinnamon rolls. Is
Yeah.
by doing that, and that is always my favorite part too. But it's not anymore. You
Yeah,
just
now
fucking
it's
ruined
ruined
it.
it.
God damn it!
I have
It's
a
ruined
fucking
forever.
Robin.
My mom always had this cool thing that was like a little aluminum thing with a handle that you
Oh,
just
yeah.
like chop, 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 chop.
Oh,
I had one of those. So I feel left out on this whole tie
come
things
over.
in.
Yeah.
No, I
come
don't
over
want to
and
now.
let's make
cinnamon rolls and some chicken noodle
we
soup.
can make them look like boobies.
Oh no!
I would prefer that we did not.
That was one step too far.
ice.
There's even
Oh, no!
say that in the icing. I'm never eating a cinnamon roll again.
Dude,
but we are
Sandra's
adding that to our Halloween party.
Hell
Just
yeah.
so you know.
But we got to put cut off nipples to the side.
Yeah, there's no nipples on these.
No nipples.
we're gonna
Spencer's
have a bag
come
of
home.
dicks, which is gonna be little
Like,
smokies.
Oh my god,
We're
the
just
Dean
gonna
Coral.
do every Dean Coral
Yeah.
site.
We should get like the little peach gummies.
God, we are terrible.
Oh,
fucking
Jesus
people.
Christ. Why are we this way?
We should probably
And
cut
we're
this
getting
out.
excited about it.
I
too.
know,
That's
let
the
it roll.
worst
I'm
part.
so
We're
excited.
all wide-eyed, like, oh my god, this is gonna be the best.
And we can have this, and you can dress like that.
Oh my god.
Dress
Okay,
up.
so boobs are now being removed by these ancient torture devices, a lot of which Robin got from like the 17th and 18th century shit. What was it called? Thugi?
Yeah.
Rhymes with loogie? Is that
Loogie
one?
rhymes with loogie.
Which essentially is, okay, so the Thugi cult of India, and that's kind of where he got the idea. Now, Thugi was like a meaning of concealment, and this was like the world's first mafia group, so think about that. When you think about all the thugs, and that's where that word is derived from.
But yeah, that wasn't that like a way that the Thugi or Thuge or whatever cult, that's how they assassinated a lot of people.
Right, was with the garrote.
And it was
the wire.
Yeah, the garrote.
And
I
they
think
would
was
like cut their throats, like wrap it around, and then like
Slowly.
from behind they could apply body pressure and like pull back and
That doesn't take that much pressure either.
No.
It's coming from personal
yeah,
experience, clearly.
Seriously,
Well, until
that
you
was
get to the
scariest
neck
shit of my
bone.
life. Yeah.
Just saying.
Then
That's
you're
the
gonna.
favorite part of my soup. Ham and beans and neck bones. Oh god, that sounds good.
God, you're fucking
Sorry.
animal.
All right.
Shit just got so weird.
Motherfucker, I will survive in the apocalypse, and if I have to eat you guys, I'm eating you first.
You have to eat me because I'm full of fat. You'll be good.
No, there's not going to be a lot of meat then. I'll just render down.
Yeah, true.
Sorry.
and I'm the fucked up one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway,
You're getting eaten first.
so
Sorry.
like the movie Ravenous.
Mm-hmm.
If you die first, I'm definitely gonna eat you. But if I die first, what are you gonna do? Bon appetit. So anyway, they were in business from like the 13th to the 19th century. They would kind of loop this wire around a head, like a neck, pull on it, yank, cut the throat. That's kind of what they did. Only this is what Robin was doing with the breastises.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how he was removing them, which, fuck you, man. Like, you couldn't just use a...
Well, and I think in his fucked up mind, because from what I remember, that...
It was like a ritual killing for their god. So he was doing this as like a tribute.
He's like, oh, well, the Thugi took heads for their god, so I'm going to take tits for Satan. Cool.
I'm sure that Satan was pissed.
Yeah, he loves titties.
But he wants them on his ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Not in his...
Oh my god.
Not in his bellies of creepy fuckers.
Right? Anyways.
I just had a little Nikki thought.
Oh, no.
Tit head.
Oh.
God. Okay. Anyway, back at the ranch. So on fuck me, we have gone like way rogue tonight. I'm sorry.
No,
November 12th, 1982. Tom would actually be charged with the murder of Loraine Borowski. On November 14th, Andrew and Edward were charged with the murder of Rose Davis. Robin would be charged with the rape and kidnapping of Beverly. He never got hit on any murder charges.
Right.
Bastard.
I know. Well, and I'll explain why. So, with Andrew Kokoralis, his time from the time of being arrested to he was actually executed, he confessed everything along with his brother. His brother confessed, he's like, yes, this happened. He specifically confessed to being there for the death of Loraine and Rose. And he also gave information, like I said, that wasn't in newspapers, things that only he would know. He actually went into the detail of the death of Sandra, Delaware, where he was this one that said, I'm the one that shoved the rock into her mouth to make her stop screaming. And then I was the one that also shoved that bottle into her rectum. And she started bleeding from them. And I also had stabbed her. And none of that information was given to...
the investigators or the public or whatever.
Right. So you have Andrew who's just like, blah, 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 this is what happened. They're like, holy fuck. Okay, so they know that he's legit. It's you.
Didn't they not release a lot of that information just because of this?
Yeah, they wanted
they wanted to keep that private so that when it came time,
whoever did it has to give certain information. And so Andrew was charged with the murders of Linda Sutton, Loraine Borowski, and Rose Davis. And he had actually had 2 trials. And on the first trial, he admits to the murder of Rose. Jesus. How did I get midget out of there?
Mental midget.
Yeah, he actually took a large role in the abduction, and he was the one that beat her to death with a hatchet, is what he said. By the time the second trial comes around, he tries to recant everything that he had said before.
Oh, so you ratted yourself out and now you didn't do it?
Mm-hmm. Okay. And defense would try to bring in his low IQ and his borderline personality disorder to try to go for life instead, which he did receive life for the death of Rose, but not for Loraine. It was decided that while he had odd behavior, he still had known right from wrong. And so then it couldn't be considered insane, or he couldn't be pardoned of his crimes. Andrew would also say that the cops made him say things. The cops coerced him to giving this information. Yet there were 8 different cops that interviewed him at times. They could go back and see that in no way were the cops giving him information for him to them.
Trying to feed him things to say.
Yeah, so it was 8 cops against one guy who had already confessed to everything, but now was going back on everything that he was saying. And so they were like, yeah, well, fuck you, basically. Plus, just like his brother, when they laid pictures out for Andrew, he pointed at Loraine and he's like, oh, that's the girl that Ed and I killed in the cemetery.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they
So there's no way of really backing
out of that.
No,
you fingered your fucking... Oh, well, Jesus Christ.
You pointed out your victim.
Yep, you did that.
That's probably the one thing they didn't do to him.
Jesus. Oh, okay. I was thinking unless they were using it to tear the holes open more.
So Lord have mercy.
Just when it can't get worse.
Oh, right. I'm with like a neck bones. Okay.
No, because you associated it with eating it.
Yeah.
That got weird.
It was good enough for Catherine Knight.
I had said that it's hard to get through the neck bone, and you're like, oh my God, I love neck bones.
You make good stew stock. Fuck, man. All right,
anyways. So by the end of all of the trials in March of 1985, I think it only took juries 4 hours, and they came back with the death penalty for the murder of Loraine. He would try to file all of the appeals he could, but all of them were denied. He even tried to file one with the U.S. Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court was like, nah, go fuck yourself.
No, thank you.
No, thanks. Because everybody was saying it's hard to find or think of him innocent when he's admitted to doing all of these horrifying things.
It was horrifying.
And the Greek Orthodox Church
The Greek Orthodox Church
actually tried to step in and save Andrew because while on death row, Andrew found Jesus, like everybody does apparently.
Okay.
But it wasn't successful for him.
I love how everybody finds Jesus after they've done terrifying shit.
Horrible things.
And they're on death row and they're like, suddenly, Jesus was in this fucking commissary. And much like an individually wrapped cookie, I found him and took him back. And now, body of Christ, a little bit of blood of Christ. Amen.
Jesus gave me my meatloaf and now we're tight.
And now we stay away from the mint chocolate chip. Because that is of the devil.
Because sluts for Satan.
Right.
All right.
So, Demetrius Cantavalolulus.
Yes.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not even gonna.
Cancevelos. Wait, I want to try. Hold on. Demetrius Cancevelos. Cancevelos?
Cancevelos.
It's probably like Ansavelos or something.
Or-
There's probably silent fucking
Chicken.
letters. Demetrius Chicken was a chancellor at the time, and later he turned into a bishop, and he was actually a huge activist to try to overthrow the death penalty, and he helped lobby for that.
Against it.
Mm-hmm. And it would eventually pass in 2011 under Patrick Quinn, but this was 1985,
Right.
Yeah.
So it didn't happen for a while. And the fight to try to save him would come down to the very last moment. And even up to the point of Andrew being put on the slab thing, he never thought that he was actually going to die for his crime.
Going back to that low IQ.
Mm-hmm. So on March 16th, 1999 is when Andrew was executed. And this was just 2 months into George H. Ryan, who was the governor at the time. And we'll kind of talk a little bit about him. It wasn't a super easy decision because lately they were finding that a lot of people were being let go or taken off of the death penalty because they had found that they were actually innocent of their crimes.
Well, and that's a horrifying thing to think about as well, that somebody's sitting on death row for something they did not do.
Yeah, so he was kind of wishy-washy about it, but he was like, no, I mean, at the end of the day, look at what he admitted to. Look at what happened. There's no way that this is, it wasn't
accidental
him.
death penalty fucking no.
Right.
No.
So I think it was like a couple hours before they actually executed it. He sent out a letter saying, I hope everybody understands, we feel that we are doing the best thing. It was his first time. He was the last, Andrew Cocorales was the last person to be executed in Illinois. He did like capital punishment.
I think we need to execute more people.
When they're doing shit like that, they don't need to be around anymore.
Yeah.
Why waste your money to keep them in jail?
Right.
I mean, that sounds horrible, but
No.
fuck.
No,
No,
it
I
doesn't.
get it.
Like I'm all for capital punishment.
I am too.
Especially when you're like, yeah, I did that.
100%.
Oh, look, that's a girl. I killed her in a cemetery. Smashed her.
Dead.
I know that one.
Mm-hmm. So Andrew actually spent his last few hours, he was praying, he was crying, he was reading his Bible. He actually refused his last meal. He only drank
Forget
water.
that shit.
Well, he didn't
Oh,
think that it was
yeah.
actually going to go through. So,
would have been like, bring me some KFC, Taco Bell, and rub some fucking Big
I
Mac
guess-
sauce on top.
I guess
Not gravy anymore, is it?
Oh, God.
Back.
ruined.
Ruined.
But he would actually make a semi-apology to Lorraine's family. He would be like, I'm sorry for what I did. And then he said some stupid, and I'm not trying to offend anybody, but he said some stupid religious shit like, the kingdom of heaven now awaits me. No, it fucking
Bullshit.
doesn't.
Trust me when I say that you get executed, there is a fucking Tim Curry looking motherfucker with big horns
I hope so.
waiting to,
Waiting for you.
to bring you down there and do horrifying things to
I
you.
hope so. But he ended up licking his lips. He sighed a couple of times and he was kind of like speaking to himself. And then they injected him and he died shortly after. So
I'm sorry that wasn't one of them that went like wrong, where they just like sit and suffer and
Yeah.
convulse and like foam at the mouth. And I know that people are going to listen to this and be like, you're a fucking bad person for saying that.
they're
No,
a
but
bad
you're
person
not.
for
I
what
want-
they did.
I want people to suffer the same. And anybody that knows this podcast that's been listening, I am an eye for an eye motherfucker.
Well, especially when those women suffered so
to their
much.
last fucking breath they suffered in ways that the three of us will never be able to put into words to make you guys
the way
under fucking
nobody
stand.
would be able to understand.
No.
When you get to the point where you're almost begging for death because
Right.
you want it to be over.
Like, don't pray and tell me that you're fucking sorry. I don't want your fucking sorry. I don't want your prayers.
I don't like
don't
the
want
thought that you can do that and then just be like, well, I read the Bible and I said some Hail Mary, so I'm good.
I asked for
Because
forgiveness, and now, like, that person gets to go fucking chill out in the celestial kingdom with the same fucking people that I think deserve to be there. No, bitch, you go to hell.
You get to
You
be
go
in
to
the
hell and
same
you die.
heaven where your victims
You
are?
do.
No.
No.
That's
Oh
how
my
murders
God.
in heaven happen because I would do some
You and me
vengeance
were like,
shit.
no, not today, not today.
If I could roll up a newspaper and smack people on the nose, I would.
Oh my God, no, Bear.
No.
No.
So, with Edward Spitzer, on April 2nd, 1984, he had pled guilty to 4 counts of murder, including Rose Davis, Sandra Delaware, Shuey Mock, and Raphael Tirado. And he received life for each one of those murders, with added time for rape, deviant sexual assault, and attempted murder.
Deviant sexual assault. That's what we're going to call it. We can't call it fucked up.
Fuckery.
Oh my
Fuckery
God.
most foul?
Fuckery.
I don't think that's a
most
legal
foul.
term, but it should be.
We should
Right.
petition.
We should.
I know. You have been charged with fuckery most foul.
In the degree of
say
fuckery
that.
most foul, we find the defendant guilty.
Guilty.
So some of his specific confessions that he had originally started out with is that he admitted to the drive-by shooting. And he said after the shooting, Robin made him get a black sex worker. And then Robin had actually disappeared down the alley with her after having sex, and he removed her left breast. Then he jumps back into the van and tosses the boob onto the
On the
floor?
floor?
Of the van. And then
And
they drive.
they just like take off with a
And
tit
deuce.
chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that sometimes Robin would have sex with the breast right after the removal, and that he would actually force the rest of them to have sex with the gaping wounds.
Did he order them to do it? Sure, maybe. But they participated?
There was something within them that liked it because they did it
Obviously.
more than
That's
once.
what I'm saying.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
And so Edward actually sat down and he had described 7 murders plus countless other attacks. When he was actually giving his confession, he almost gave an 80-page confession.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's a lot.
fucking chatty Cathy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And
Speaking of songbird, Kookaberry sits in the old gum tree, just fucking chatting it up.
Right.
so he also says none of the attacks were planned. Basically, I would drive around, and when Robin found something that he liked, he would order me to stop. I would stop. He would get what he wants.
that explains.
And that
explains a lot.
explains. Yeah. However, during all of this, he started noticing that Robin was never wavering at all with any of his stuff. He always said that he was innocent. And then police actually said that after that, Edwards changed. He immediately took back everything he said. He said Robin didn't kill anybody. It wasn't him. It was some other dude. It was Andrew, and it was like his girlfriend's brother or something. But then they're like, okay, so explain. He couldn't explain any details.
Well, he had no description. He had nothing to give them.
They said that all of a sudden it was like he was petrified. And so he would just start messing everything up to the point of nobody really knew what the fuck was going on anymore. Edward's defender, Carol...
Anfinson.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
She knew.
Oh, I could have done that one.
Ah, yeah.
I knew that one.
She would actually say, Edward's just a young, dumb kid who's immature and simply he's only following the directions from the cult leader, Robin Geck. Now, however, and what I forgot to mention with Andrew would not testify against Robin. Edward Spitzer would not testify against Robin. So how can you try to claim that this kid is innocent just following directions of this guy, but your defendant will not say a bad word about that person?
So is that part of the, they seem terrified, they blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
blah. Maybe they were like beaten and downtrodden into submission.
Sure, they were. Because they
Well,
thought he had
and
supernatural powers.
I don't want to sound like a dickhead, but if somebody has an IQ of 70,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
You could persuade them.
quite
Well,
easily.
and Edward worked for Robin, and Robin gave Edward a job when he was down on his luck, couldn't really find anything. He's like, here, let me help you out. So he already had this kind of leverage of, look at what I've done
I
for
gave
you.
you a job.
Or you've seen these pictures, you've been already here, you're going to go down. So you're either going to follow, or it's kind of like that Dean Coral thing. You can follow or you can end up dead. Who knows?
You can play along, or you can be a pawn that I take off the chessboard.
Yep.
I think I'm a quitter. I'd rather go out. I'd be like, no,
No,
tap out.
I'm sorry.
Tap, tap.
Did the two of you just fuck that tit? I'm gonna have to respectfully decline. Like, I'm out, dude. Like a fucking blackjack dealer.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
I'm out.
Cash out. So on March 4th of 1986 is when he was convicted and actually sentenced to death for Linda Sutton. So he's already serving 4 life sentences plus additional shit for rape and everything like that. And now he has a death sentence for Linda Sutton. And Edward was kind of known to childlike laugh and brag.
Like brag?
Mm-hmm. About what he did to those women. He would call them like them broads.
Ew.
Over the years. Yeah.
Ew.
However, in 2003, it was commuted to just life in prison after George Ryan had already commuted over 160 death penalties down to just life in prison. Andrew was the only death that happened during George Ryan's term, which he was also one that was for capital punishment. And so I immediately was like, why would somebody go from I'm so pro to
Excuse me.
I'm very anti?
Right.
Yeah.
And it had a lot to do with how they were releasing people thanks to DNA evidence. They had just released another person in 2002, right before they had commuted Edward Spitzer's. But I think the one case of Anthony Porter really is what had set into his mind and probably had weighed heavy on him for a while. And Anthony Porter was a black man, and he only had an IQ of 51. So he was functioning on a 5 to 6 year old level.
Like, he was a fucking child.
Right. And he was put on death row in 1982 for the death of 2 teenage females, and he was sentenced to die on September 23, 1998. And that was a year before Andrew died. But 2 days before he was supposed to be executed, there was new evidence that found, and somebody actually stepped forward and admitted to the death of those 2 teenage girls. And so Anthony Porter was free.
Oh,
so
shit.
he realized that he was 2 days away from killing a completely innocent person. And I think that weighs heavy.
Yeah.
It
when
does.
you're,
Cause
when you're on that kind of, it's
you
hard.
can't just make a law that's like raising kids. You have to do it different for each one.
Right.
Because laws don't exactly work that way. But that would be the case where if you have a confession and you have everything and you know for a fact that it was this person, kill it.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know, what do? You just leave it there
Right.
until you find out?
Exactly. And so with Edward Spitzer, he only had an IQ of 76, and he also had a personality disorder, and maybe he was coerced or forced by Robin. And that's probably it, but that still doesn't excuse what he did. Still, at the end of the day,
No.
he
I
took
think
a
it's-
hatchet to a woman's face and beat it into where they couldn't even tell who
No,
she
and
was.
I don't care. Even a 5 or 6 year old knows not to
Right.
hit.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I
Your hands
have
and
one
feet.
of each, and they know.
You
They
keep your
don't
hands
not
in-
do it, but they know.
Yeah, no, but they know the difference between right and wrong, even at a young age.
Mm-hmm.
So you take a fucking hatchet to somebody's face and you smash them beyond fucking recognition.
You
I
admit
get it.
to shoving a glass
wine
bottle
Into somebody's rectum,
and a rock down somebody's throat to make them stop screaming.
so you know that what you did was wrong.
Mm-hmm. I still can't excuse it. And so another fun fact on George Ryan is later, I think it was 2007, he was actually convicted of federal corruption and had to do 5 years in federal prison,
shit.
plus 7 months of home arrest. And he was released on July 3rd of 2013.
But what was his...
It was federal corruption. That's all I got for you.
Interesting.
But how fucking shitty and scary would it be to be a governor and now you're put in the fucking pin?
He was holding pockets.
Oh, he was probably in fucking safety.
he probably went to Club Fed, where they like have pretty rooms where Martha Stewart fucking decorated them while she was there, and
Probably.
they fucking play tennis and have like chicken cordon bleu for
chef,
fucking
yeah.
lunch and shit.
Right.
Like,
Good showers.
no, he
Alone
went,
showers.
Alone showers. He went to fucking Club Fed.
There was no
Guaranteed.
soap glued to the floor.
Guaranteed he went to Club fucking Fed.
Mm-hmm. So that's what we have on Edward. He's still in prison. He will probably be there until he dies. So now let's go on to Thomas, because
Cocorellis?
Thomas was the one to confess. He had the IQ of 75. You know, he helped a lot when it came to crumbling that fucking wall. And he had said that he didn't kill anybody. He was there for 2 murders, but he had participated in like 12 rituals. And so...
And we don't know...
Uh-huh. And everybody else kind of agreed.
Like, yeah, sure.
Thomas was just, you know, he's the older, weird brother of Andrew that sometimes was around.
Sometimes he was there, sometimes he wasn't.
But apparently he was more like, I'm just the bukkake onto the titty, not the rapey stabby. So, I mean,
Okay.
it is what it is.
Wow.
In 1982,
Participated in 12 rituals.
he got a participation award. That's what his sentence was.
After eating the gravy.
Mm-hmm.
Got a trophy. Fine.
Been there, done that, got the trophy. So in 1982, he was put into a temporary cell until trials could begin, and he was actually beaten up.
Badly.
Bad.
I would hope so.
Because in prison, sexual...
Like, sexual sadists and, like, child molesters and rapists, they're all fucking treated the same.
Yeah, they all fucking hate. You're just as bad as a pedo. You're just as bad as a snitch. Like, you have a target on your fucking back.
I would fucking hope so.
I would too, because
and I
they
think
need to
it's,
pay for
like,
that shit.
I think it has a lot to do with, like, men that actually appreciate women when they go to prison for whatever crime, and they can no longer be with a woman or smell a woman or appreciate a woman. And then you get these fuckers that do horrifying shit to women.
Even monsters have their own fucking threshold. They have their lines that they won't cross.
There could, after listening to Ear Hustle and like listening to the way that some of these guys talk about like missing their women, it has come to my attention that
oh yeah,
they do appreciate a lot about us.
Oh yeah.
And so to have somebody walk in the door that's like, yeah, I smashed her with a fucking hammer or a hatchet and cut off her teat. And they're like, that
Kill it.
motherfucker, that one's going to bed permanently.
Right. And so after that, he was actually put into protective custody where he had stayed ever since. So from 1982 until now.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So is he like solitary? Fuck, I'd go crazy.
Yeah.
God, just to execute it.
Yeah.
And later,
Jesus.
Or let it get killed out in the yard. I don't give a fuck.
well, later, just like his brother, either due to fear or whatever, he tried to also recant all of his story. And
It's much like it feels a lot. Sorry, I don't want
no, you're fine. Go ahead.
cut you off, but it feels a lot like a little kid.
Yeah, well, that's what
Dude,
they
when
are.
they get in trouble and like, yeah, okay, I did it, and then they realize the trouble they're in. They're like, I didn't do
It
it.
wasn't me. It was him.
Yeah.
Well, and I think a lot of it was they knew that they would have to testify against Robin, and they did not want to
and they
do
were
that.
scared to do so. That's really fucking sad. In the grand scheme of things, like I'm not trying to negate anything they did,
Right.
but that's fucking sad.
It is. And so he would try to do that, but on December 4th of 1983, his statements actually were still put into evidence for all the upcoming trials for everybody else. And on May 18th of 1984 is when he was convicted of the murder of Loraine. And he had said that he would also still try to help find Carol Pappas. But they were never able to do that. And I don't know if police were like, you've admitted to these, she's still missing. Will you help us find her? And he was probably like, sure, I'll help you find them. And he kept giving police places, but they were never...
But did Robin move them? Did the other guys move them? We don't know.
Well, no, and none of the guys were ever tagged with Carol's disappearance.
Well, we still don't know where the young Black woman is either.
So on September 7th of 1984, just a couple months later, he was sentenced to life in prison. And somewhere in the mid-80s, I'm not sure if it was like during the trials, if it was whatever, he actually attempted suicide. And so he had to go under psychiatric treatment for depression. And something that I think he still had to continue. I don't know if that was mixed with you're now in prison, you got the shit beat out of you, you're now in protective, you've had all these things, and he was like, fucking nope.
And he has to live with all the shit that he did. Do you think he just sits in his solitary confinement thinking about all the bullshit he did?
Right.
Or does he not think that was his fault because the supernatural motherfucker is telling him what to do?
I don't know.
Exactly. And
I don't think I could do solitary. Like, to sit and think about what put me there. I don't think I could.
sometimes I like to think that I would really like solitary, just because then nobody would fucking bother me and it would be quiet for once.
Yeah, but then
For
it's
like
gonna
a
get
day
too fucking
with
quiet.
a comfy bed and better food.
Right.
Yeah,
maybe
but then
a
it's gonna get too fucking quiet.
Mm-hmm. You go insane.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
There's
But
no way.
later, his conviction for Loraine was actually reversed. It was appealed because there was a huge error made in trial. Something like a piece of evidence wasn't given to everybody. And so in July of 1987, he actually pled guilty to Lorraine's murder in exchange for a 70-year sentence versus redoing everything. They gave him a deal. Said, you know, do you want to plead guilty? You'll get 70 years for this. We'll drop Lori Sutton's death as part of that plea deal. Plus, you get that whole a day served is a day off your sentence. And that's what he ended up taking, because he, too, also completely refused to testify against Robin. He wouldn't do it.
I want to know what the fuck he said or did to these guys
To make them choose
so,
death over
like,
talking.
so fearful.
Yeah.
Mhm. Like, that's some serious fucking control.
Mind control.
Mm-hmm. And so,
Shit.
he was actually set to be released on September 29th. So just a couple...
Like
Barely.
a week ago.
Yeah, literally.
A little over a week ago.
Not even.
Mm-hmm. And so if he would have been, if released, he would serve a 3-year mandatory supervised release. And it would be super strict. It would have electronic monitoring, counseling. Monitoring. It wasn't coming out.
You got it all out.
I got molasses in my mouth.
mouth.
It would have the monitoring, the counseling, there would be an internet ban, and he would have to register as a sex offender.
Offender. After he's been monitored.
Monitoring, and he's an offender.
Monitoring the sex offender.
And many people in Chicago are like, fuck no. Most importantly, Lorraine's family.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't want to
you.
see any of the men go
hell
free.
No.
No.
And however, so far from what we know is that with Thomas's deal of the whole a day served is a day off your sentence, he is now in his parole time, and it's a 3-year mandatory parole time. But because of that year to whatever, he could be out and done with all the monitoring, all the internet ban, everything like that in a year and a half. So by
fuck.
2019.
God only knows what kind of shit he might find on the interwebs.
He
But
wasn't around when the
That's
internet
what,
was
I
a
know,
thing.
that's what I'm
He's got
saying. Like,
so much to catch up on.
He might not even, dude, there were no cell phones. There was no interwebs. There weren't even,
He will find
he had
himself in
fucking
the dark
Skynet
web.
pagers. Oh, God, don't say that.
No, that's probably where they all go when they get out. Sexual sadists, I guarantee it.
Or Tinder. I mean, I think that's a lot of that
Swipe
too.
left or right. Which way do we swipe? I don't know.
I don't know. I've never been on there.
However,
I just
what...
say swipe. Sorry.
No, you're fine. However, what we do know is that he was not released on the 29th.
Good.
So because they can't find approved housing, and
No, it's going to be just like Larry Singleton, where everybody's like, no,
No,
fucking
no.
thank you.
Yeah,
no.
Giant no for me.
Fucking.
it's gonna be a no from me.
That's a no from me.
Yeah.
So no.
No, thank you.
No. Yeah, they actually talked to his older brother, and his older brother's like, look, I'm disabled. I have my own shit going on. I have a full-time caretaker. I don't fucking want him. None of our family really wants him. I don't know what you want from us.
No.
And not to mention, but everybody in the public was like, fuck you. He should not be out. I don't care what kind of fucking deal you made in the 80s. No, it's not a thing.
That
But-
deal sucked. That deal was shit.
It was. The biggest issue is that on a legal level, their hands are completely tied. They can't release him until it's an approved housing according to parole guides, because failure to have an approved house is against parole. And so you land yourself right back in. So they can keep him in prison for at least the next year and a half. And if they cannot find him a place on the outside to parole after the year and a half is done, he's just let go. So there's no transition period. There's no counseling. There's no nothing.
There's no easing you back into society. You're just like a fucking feral cat. We trap, neuter, release, and let you go.
Right. So with that, 2 prosecutors, Illinois Attorney General Lisa Madigan and DuPage.
DuPage.
No, it's DuPage. I phoned a friend. I messaged Lindsay this morning, and I was like, how the fuck do you say this? Because if I say DuPage and then you guys come at me and say it's DuPage or some bullshit, I'm going to kill everybody. She's like, no, it's DuPage. I was like, okay, cool.
We got it.
So DuPage County State's Attorney Robert Berlin, they've been working on his case to see if he qualifies as a sexually violent person under the 1998 civil commitment law. Meaning that he did a sexual violent offense, he has a mental disorder, and they can prove that he's likely to commit some sort of offense again if he's left to his own devices.
Right.
If he is deemed under this 1998 law, they would put him in Illinois Department of Human Services for sexual offender treatment. It's like a long-term housing.
That doesn't sound like such a bad idea.
Right.
I just don't think sex offenders in most cases are...
I don't think they're
rehabilitated.
No, I don't think they are.
I think genuine. Mm-hmm. I mean, not the guys that were like, oh, I was 21 and I had sex with my 17-year-old girlfriend.
Right.
That I later married and
no, like
fucking had
serial,
like
sexual offenders.
Fucking, right.
You can't fix that.
No, I don't think so.
People that...
like Jared fucking Fogle. Mm-hmm. Execute. Mm-hmm. Hang that motherfucker.
Yeah, people that
beat him like a piñata.
Are pedophiles
I don't give a fuck.
Kids that are prepubescent especially.
That motherfucker had sex with a 13-year-old. I want him to hang. Mm-hmm. Sorry. Anyway.
Nope, you're good. You're good. So under this law where Lisa Madigan works at and has been working in, they've actually been able to keep about 424 sex offenders beyond their parole date. And she's also working on 199 other cases right now. And they had said proving that he would commit a sexual act alone without the rest of the crew is actually the hardest thing that they're doing. He's under evaluations right now, and they're still kind of working to build that case up, so I don't know exactly where that will go. But either way, as it sits right now, he's not out. Doesn't mean that he won't get out. And in a year and a half...
It doesn't mean
anything.
He won't be fucking unsupervised roaming around. Mm-hmm. So,
I'm cool with that.
Robin Geck. So he was never actually convicted of a single murder, not fucking a Juan.
Not the
Juan. And if you remember, they all believed that Robin had possessed them and that he had supernatural powers. So they thought that he had like mind control to
which apparently I mean he had to have in some way.
In some capacity, I think they were not lying.
Because I love you all, but if you were the one, like if Nikki was the one that's like, we're gonna cut off this guy's dick.
Just do it, you'll like it.
And then we're gonna fist his dick hole area that we just chopped off.
The other one fist the asshole.
Yeah.
And two other, that only leaves you, but you're going to beat the fuck out of him, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like where this is fucking going right now.
And then we get in trouble, and Angel and I first are like, no, this is what happened. I mean, it is what it is. And you're over here like, I'm innocent. I'd be like, bitch, you were there? You will be on death row with
your
us.
Goddamn idea, bitch.
It was all you. Now, I won't take any responsibility, but I will see you burn in hell. I am a petty hoe.
Oh, shit.
I am Petty Crocker over here.
Petty Crocker. Petty Crocker.
Cracker or Crocker?
Crocker.
Fucking Tom Petty. Tom fucking Petty.
I don't know why that was so funny. You got me.
You got me.
Much like I do with everything in my fucking life. I don't know why that's funny. So, but they were afraid of him. Mm-hmm. And whatever he did, it fucking worked. Because they didn't want to testify. They didn't want to say anything nasty against him. And they were too scared to do anything other than accept
what they did.
Like their fucking sentences for what they did. Mm-hmm. Robin was found mentally sound on March 2nd, 1983, after he tried to claim that he was insane.
Yeah.
So...
Wait, sorry.
What?
It just irritates the fuck out of me. This guy, it gets in my skin.
Right, because he was the only one that was pretty much normal. Well, I mean, he was mentally fucked up, but he was not
but he had
mentally ill.
A higher IQ.
Right.
He wasn't mentally ill, and this was something that they did after he confessed to the attack on Beverly. Mm-hmm. And then he was like, oh, but no.
I'm just a crazy man.
I'm fucking insane. And they were like, yeah, but no, you're really not, because they went through, they did the evaluation, it came back.
Right, you're also a guy who was a subcontractor you had your own shit, you have a wife,
Like if you have the fucking wherewithal to have a fucking job and
to have a business,
yeah, like you got it,
and you need to know right from wrong. Basically, if you don't know right from wrong, then you're insane. You know right from wrong, you're sane.
Yeah,
so,
it's super hard to be deemed
insane
to be.
I get it if you have like
charges,
DID or schizophrenia or. You know what I mean? Those kinds of things. Yeah, fuck, dude. I get it. But you're just a sick, twisted pervert that likes yanking.
You're fucked up, but you chose that illness.
Yeah, no, you chose to be fucked up. So he actually confessed to the attack on Beverly, which we had actually talked about, and received 120 years with the possible parole date of 2042 when he's 89.
Break a hip.
What is the fucking point? At 89? Like, what are you going to do? You going to get out, try to walk across the street, have a fucking heart attack when you see a fucking cell phone?
You're gonna go from a prison into a home.
Exactly.
That's
like, there's no...
Well, and I don't understand what's the point of giving somebody an insane amount of, we're going to give you 120 years, but if you eat all your peas and your mashed potatoes...
And put your dishes away.
Then we'll let you get out when you're 90, basically. Why give a harsh sentence? I don't understand multiple life sentences. It doesn't make it even worse. It's like, not only, unless you're going to keep that body in a cell for 120 years. Like, I don't.
So even though there was the van, the statements, the eyewitness testimonies, there just was never enough physical evidence to really nail him down to the murders. So
and without testimonies from his other
groupies. and none of the Ripper crew was like, they were like, no thanks.
And they'd already confessed to him, so there's already somebody
taking the fall. So it's not gonna fucking happen. He was charged with kidnapping, rape, and attempted manslaughter, which, go fuck yourself with the manslaughter thing. Why? You saw the brutality. You saw what fucking happened. You saw what was in his fucking attic. Attic?
I was gonna let it happen.
Attic?
What did you say?
Attic. Like drugs?
I fucking, yeah.
Attics?
Like, I basined it.
It's cool.
Where we say mountain, fish, attic.
Fish.
It's like when I was little and I would say orgasm instead of organism.
Oh, God.
So,
That's
fun
awesome.
fact, Christmas, I want to say like 1984-ish, I would have been 3. I got one of those cool little kitchens that little girls get, you know what I mean, to train you into being the fucking housewife that you should be.
I never got a kitchen. I was real sad.
What the fuck? Did you get a kitchen?
I don't know. I blocked out my childhood.
She's like, I blocked that whole section out. Anyways.
I got a fucking kitchen, and my dad was putting it together on Christmas morning, and I was so excited, and he apparently appeared to be struggling with it, so I ran to him with the erections. Here, Dad, here's the erections. And he was like, baby, I don't know if I need the erections, but I might need the instructions.
That's awesome.
Fair enough.
I love kids.
Which, fucking children. All right.
Children.
So charged with kidnapping, rape, and manslaughter, but never with murder. Now, since being in jail, he has had, a mild heart attack?
He had a little case of the DPR. The Dr. Pepper of...
the fucking flutters in his chest. And I think that this was around the side.
Whoa.
Well.
Around the side.
Around the side of the attic.
Don't. Hold on. If you get me fucking going, I'm not going to be able to finish. Since being in jail, he...
Sorry, I could not.
You dickhead. All right.
I had to bust through that like the Kool-Aid man. I'm sorry.
Hold on. You fuckhole. Since being in jail, he has had a mild heart attack. And at one point in time, around the same time that his charges were getting dropped, 1996.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. I got to rape. I got to rape the slobbers. Wipe slobber off my fucking face. God,
tissue
please,
for your
thank
slobber?
you. Jesus.
We'll get it together, guys. One day.
Fuck.
One day we'll be professional.
It's not ever going to happen.
That day is not today.
No,
It's not
anytime
ever.
soon either.
It's not ever. I'm worse now as an adult than what I was ever as a teenager.
Oh, me too.
I got to rape my mouth.
Rape my mouth, rape my titties.
Fucking jeez. Why am I the way I am? In 96, the rape and kidnapping charges were actually dropped, which puts him up for parole in 2022, which is Fucking literally around the fucking corner.
5 years.
I don't like it.
I don't like the fact that charges were dropped.
Why were they?
Because he sucked enough cock in prison that he got some shit happening. I don't know. I'm just
I love you, C.O. Bailey.
Mm-hmm.
You have to know that. So Robin is still trying to obtain DNA testing because he thinks that's going to clear him of all of his crimes.
Mm-hmm.
What DNA testing? To make sure his isn't on theirs?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Right?
Well, he ate all of his own DNA, so where the fuck's it gonna be?
He liked his DNA. It was delicious. But I don't know. I think
they ate a lot of pineapple. Fucking nasty motherfuckers.
I think that there was DNA on Beverly because that would be the only way to.
Where they ejaculated.
Oh, yeah.
Like onto the corpse.
But he's so cocky that he's like, test my DNA, test it. And everybody's like, dude, we're not going to fucking bother.
Because it's been unsuccessful thus far.
And then he's always like, well, that's why I'm innocent. And it's like some sort of conspiracy.
Yeah, and everybody's like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
Like, no. You don't get to fucking claim innocence because nobody wants to go back and test your fucking DNA.
I'm going to need you to go to the corner of eat your own semen and fuck off.
Yes.
Sorry.
That was amazing. That was probably, I'm going to need you to go to the corner of eat your own semen and fuck off. And right about there, you're going to take a taxi to death row. Mm-hmm. That would be great.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
I'm not right
sorry.
now.
I am not sorry.
That'd be great.
If you could just go ahead and have a full-blown fucking heart attack, that'd be okay, too.
That'd be good. Men, can you please explain to me why if you can't fuck it, you have to fucking beat it or burn it or do whatever?
Yeah.
Why is that a thing?
If
I can't fuck it, I'm gonna burn it. Or I'm gonna hatchet it.
I can't with the fucking of the boobies.
I'm gonna fuck it, then I'm gonna eat it.
I can't stop getting
Or like
the visual.
into a wound.
I like my
of a
own
person.
seasonings on my victims.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Like, I'll kiss my husband after he goes down on me, but I'm not trying to fucking eat a breasticle
Right.
with, like, thingies on it.
Live with 4 different dudes' sperms on it?
Oh, gee. Yeah, I'm not trying to make out with my
It's
husband.
taking a lot of hot loads to the mouth.
Like,
It's a new meaning for a hot lunch.
like more hot loads than Dunkin' Donuts. Like, that's fucking rough.
Because that's not like swallowing for women. If a woman swallows whatever, she can throw it into the back of her mouth.
That's what I was gonna say.
She's not gonna like
in.
put it on top of her fucking meal and no.
I don't know.
No.
Do you think that eating a titty would be like the fucking stringy, horrible part of a chicken? Like the part that you normally cut off and like throw away that's all chewy and gross?
Wouldn't it just be fatty though? It's all fat.
I don't like that fucking
grizzle?
part of a steak either.
Yeah.
No, me either. And it's not even cooked. So it's just going to be like all kinds of warm, gooey bullshit because you got the sperms in it and the fat. Fat and the sperms cut up and you're eating it. Blech.
I am literally
not
rolling
okay.
that
My
fucking
eyes
texture.
are watering.
I've been doing this for
I'm not
2
about to cry. My eyes were just like,
I've
God.
been having this thought with myself for like 2 weeks now.
I
I'm
fucking
like,
rolled
oh my
that
God.
texture around my mouth
I did not appreciate it.
and thought about it where it would be like frozen cottage cheese.
I can't with cottage cheese.
But warm. It's all warm. Well, I don't know what the
All right,
boobies
we have
at.
to move on. Okay, we're done with this.
we can never mention cottage cheese.
We can't
please.
talk about this anymore because I'm gonna
Cottage
vomit.
cheese, donuts. What else have we fucked up?
A cottage cheese was
Gravy.
already ruined for me.
Gravy.
I love cottage cheese, and I
do
don't
too.
now.
Nope, we're done.
Did I ever tell you my story?
I do not want to know.
Okay.
I kind of do.
Tell me. Tell me.
Tell me.
I will write a note. We will do it at the end so we can get through this important shit
Okay.
before I go on like a
Full fucking rant. Okay. So Robin, like we said, was trying to do the DNA testing because he believes it's going to clear him of all of his crimes. But he's been unsuccessful this far, and everybody's just been kind of like, fuck you. About the entire... Yeah. However, he makes statements like, I don't only face the injustices, but the nightmares that follows. You have no idea the pain and hurt I face every single day. And I sit here and lose hope. I'm not an angel, but I've never intentionally hurt anyone unless it was to protect myself or my family. I could never live with killing or knowing I was responsible for taking a life.
Were these red
Lies, yeah.
I would have looked at him and be like, but wait, you're not here for murder. Do you remember?
Right?
So go fuck yourself.
You're here
You
for
Your injustice.
rape and mutilation and manslaughter.
Let's talk about the injustice Beverly had to go through.
Was she trying to attack his family? Because he said he would never hurt somebody unless it was to protect his family.
Right?
There's clearly a lot going on in that man's head that is not fucking okay.
It's disgusting in the same sense of David Parker Ray when he's like, I feel like I'm being raped. I'm an innocent man.
Oh my
No, bitch,
God.
let's rape
Yourself.
you. Let's rape you.
Yeah.
See what rape feels like,
I would
bitch.
love to
Right?
take the, like, fight the power fist straight to David Ray Parker.
I would put the devil's dick so far into his ass that it would come out of his throat.
Let this
Eyes would
touch
pop
up.
out.
Oh, yeah,
that
dude.
motherfucker would be in there so far. Hammer that bitch in.
This is why we're all friends.
I know.
Jesus Christ. Okay. The things we say just fucking stuns me sometime, and I'm like, you're my people.
The thing that bothers me is that we're happy about that.
I know.
And we
know.
agree.
We agree. But
I-
it's only for bad fucking people.
It is.
Eye for an eye. Dexter. We are the fucking Three Musketeers of Dexter.
Or like the Boondock Saints.
Yes.
Thank you.
We will send you to whatever god you wish.
So
Ass.
you really need to get a Proverbs book.
Dude, I could sit and quote that
Whole fucking.
movie.
I'm
you
not
want
the
the prayer? I'll do the prayer, but
I'm not the rope toting Charlie Bronson wannabe that got us fucking lost.
My favorite is, it should have been the rule of the wrist.
yes.
Not my favorite, but that's my most quoted.
Okay,
What's
fucking
its
Rambo.
fucking name? Tell me that fucking cat's name.
Oh my god, is it dead? Okay.
Shit. All right. Whew. All right.
What made everything even worse?
Worse for the family, including the wife, is say he's innocent and cannot wait for him to get up for parole. Now, this is also the woman that could possibly have no nipples.
She has no eyes of the chest.
Or she's had needles put in him, or both.
I feel like maybe we should try and reach out to this person because I would like to see her upstairs because I think that would solve a lot.
I
Do you
would
think
like
she's
to
on Tinder? Wait, is that the right one? Is that the swipe one?
I think so. I don't fucking know.
Let's
Well,
try her
there's
out.
like Tinder, Grinder.
I don't know.
I think Grinder's for gay guys.
Yeah.
Oh, that we wouldn't find her there. I don't
Maybe
think
we would.
Yeah.
She has no nipples.
I don't know. I do think that I would like to see if she's had any sort of psychiatric evaluation because that sounds like some fucking Stockholm shit.
I mean,
We're not opposed to Stockholm.
no, we're not. So, yeah, the whole family, including the wife we talked about, are really excited that that he is coming up for possible parole in 2022, which is just that far away. He continues to argue and kind of beg, I guess, about the DNA testing and be like, well, you know.
Why would I want it if I'm guilty?
Right.
Which I think is just, part of me almost wants somebody to call his bluff.
I do too, but is he really the monster
Well,
people
either
think
way-
he is? Or
Either way, we're going to solve some issues. Either way, you can look at him and be like, okay, I see your thing and I raise you DNA test.
Yes.
right.
Splooge into this cup before you fucking eat it and I'll be back.
Yeah, don't drink it before I get back. Do not.
I know how you like your
You
salt.
nasty bitches.
Do you need 3 other people in here to be able to do your business?
Oh,
Right?
shit.
How can I help you? Help me to help you. Help me to help you. And then they go and test it, and then they come back and be like, bitch, sorry,
Yeah.
you're on it. And then he shuts up. Or they find that he's not on it, and then people are like, well,
Oh, shit.
fuck.
We gotta go back to the fucking drawing board.
That
Hey, I'm gonna
DNA
need
test
you-
never came back.
I'm gonna need you to get that fucking highlighter and some whiteout because we got some shit to do.
Right. I don't know.
So this kind of brings us into some other information.
Yep.
In the whoa. Give me a second.
That was about to be a beautiful disaster.
In the Chicago Tribune. Why was that so difficult? In the Chicago Tribune, released sometime in 1995, it talks about a 16-year-old cold case of Renee Tovar. Now, This was brought to life after Lieutenant Scott Davis read Deadly Thrills, written by Jay Slade. She was a researcher writer for the Chicago Police Department.
Yeah, that was a book that I wanted to get.
That's
The-
99. I looked it up
Fuck, dude, I looked
everywhere.
at so did I. I tried to find that motherfucker everywhere. It is unfucking affordable.
Right.
Like, I don't know if you guys know this. I have a couple of teenagers that have to, like, go to college and shit. Amber's got 3. Nikki's got 3. Like, we can't fucking afford that
No,
shit.
not $99 for a book.
Unless you guys want to make a one-time donation to our Patreon.
Oh, yeah, we have to
For-
talk about Patreon later, too. I forgot about
$998.
Go to our
This
Patreon.
sounds a little culty,
culty.
man. But
We're going to be a little culty about it, man.
sorry. All right. As Scott Davis read it, he said that the similarities were very strong. So Renee Tovar was 24 and was found November 24th of 1979. So 2 years before the first known attack and murder by the Ripper crew.
Right, which 1979 was a year after John Wayne Gacy was put into jail in 78.
Lockups.
But they
So-
didn't know each other.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, we don't fucking know who that is.
You guys are butt buddies. Shut up.
Mustache promises if you could fucking grow them.
They rub their beards together.
Fucking, even if they just kiss chins.
Mm-hmm.
So she had multiple stab wounds to the head, neck, and chest. In this book, it would actually talk about how a cellmate of Robin told authorities that Robin said he had abducted women near a 7-Eleven and killed her.
Mm-hmm. A woman.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He abducted women.
Adopted them. I adopted women's and then I killed her.
I couldn't help it.
I know, it's funny how that happens.
That was a horrible
He
noise.
abducted women and killed a woman.
monitoring.
Get it?
Monitoring.
Get your shit, Angel. Get all of your shit. Put it in a
box.
backpack. Take it to the shit store and sell it. Take it to the shit museum. But get it all together. Poop in a group. All right.
7-Eleven. Killed her.
Thank you.
Killed her.
So, well, as it would happen, that Renee had actually gone to a 7-Eleven to get a pack of smokes. And that was the last time that anybody ever saw her alive. She was slashed with a knife, hit on the head, and sustained various marks that looked like part of some brutal ritual or
Something a little culty.
something a little culty. Little culty. So was this Robin's first kill?
Maybe. What were the exact slashy ritual marks? Was it
What
something around? I would assume.
What if it was a left breaster?
Mm-hmm.
Then yeah, I could see where maybe he could be
And if it was his first time, it probably wouldn't be a complete
removal.
It
No,
could
because
just
he would
a
be
little
acting
slicey.
alone.
Mm-hmm.
Did he take the nip?
Oh.
I don't know. That's why I wanted the fucking book.
Were there needles in the teats? So there's a lot to think about when you talk about somebody's first kill. Now, he denies it.
Of course he does.
Why wouldn't he?
Well, he denies a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just kind of like everything else.
Can we give him some LSD?
Oh, dude, some sodium pentanol.
Can we give him some truth
fucking,
serum?
why not? Why not?
Do it.
I think
that should be a not an option. When people are like, I didn't do it, you're like, here, put this on your tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Open your mouth. I need to look at something.
Tongue up. Ha!
I think that if
good, you rookie fuck.
got you good, you fucker. I think that if you were convicted, if you were a sexual sadist, if you were serving X amount of time, I'm just saying maybe we should drug you up a little bit. Maybe we should do some testing on some
stuff.
I'm totally fine with human testing
you know
on
what?
pedophiles.
I am too.
Yeah, serial
I think,
rapists.
I think rapists, kid fiddlers,
murderers.
fucking murderers. You know what?
Let's not test on animals.
Yeah, why are we putting shampoo in Bunny's eyes? What'd that bunny ever do to you? Go
Right.
rub that in fucking Robin Geck's eyes.
Right.
Does this irritate you, or are we good?
Can you still fucking see? Looks like, oh, that looks a little irritated.
Let's
You're
try
fine.
this one.
Well,
Right.
every time I hear Robin Geck's name, I feel like maybe if we were to go and rub some Vagisil on him,
He'd be less of a cunt.
yeah, he would be less of an irritating cunt. Because that's what you do.
So maybe we'll find out on his deathbed. However, isn't it odd how when he was put away that the Ripper crew was
Stopped?
no more?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's because it was the other three. Duh. Just asking.
Right? Just
Asking for a friend.
Yeah.
No
But-
big deal.
And as far as we know, I mean, there hasn't been really any other murders of this
Caliber?
same type
Like-
anywhere else.
Yeah,
So it's
no.
not like somebody could be like, oh, well, maybe after these guys were convicted, they just decided to go underground or go somewhere else. Or
I don't think
I love
so.
when people say, or they just decided to stop killing.
No, honey, that's not how it
No.
fucking works. And if you do any kind of research, you're going to understand that's much like chewing my fucking nails or smoking or whatever. You don't just fucking stop.
Mm-hmm. Well, and a sexual sadist thing of this nature is kind of like with David Parker Ray. You always need more.
The thrill has to be ramped up 10 times more every fucking
That's why
time.
serial killers always spiral, and that's why they're either caught or they fucking kill themselves, or...
I just don't think I could kill a person unless it was
No.
in self-defense.
Mhm.
Like if somebody was attacking my kids or somebody was like coming into my home,
Yeah.
I think that's one thing.
Could I kill an innocent person? Absolutely
Had I
not.
could I
way.
just go snatch a fucking real estate agent in the middle of the fucking day and mutilate them and shit? Like I just don't understand that fascination, that excitement.
What about Carol Pappas?
Right, because, I mean, Thomas was trying to help police find her.
By giving them weird places to go.
Right? She went missing around the same time. Everybody automatically assumed it was her,
But her body was found in a car in the pond that was being drained for some repair work. The pond was 3 blocks away from her home. They believe she was alive when the car entered the water at about 30 to 35 miles an hour.
Yeah, and they had found her like 5 years after she went missing. She went missing in 1982, and they found her in 1987.
How much of her was left? Well, after being submerged in water like that,
Well,
and fish picking on you and shit?
Usually water will make you deteriorate faster.
The window was down in her car and she was not wearing a seatbelt. They said her death was ruled as accidental, saying she drowned. Drowned? I don't know.
Drowned dead.
Drowned.
I could have drowned dead.
That's just weird, though. I mean,
Yeah.
if the window was down, you
And her
didn't go in
seatbelt
at a
wasn't on.
fast rate. You weren't wearing a seatbelt. Drove like
no, it's almost like they fucking
into a retention pond, and you were still alive. You would think that you would be able to get out of the window in time.
Yeah.
unless you were full of drugs, and pills and booze.
Well,
And
about
she
that.
didn't have any flesh left by then, probably, right?
I don't know.
Well, I'm assuming she still had to have had some because they had said that she didn't have anything in her system.
And they say that it didn't have anything to do with the Ripper crew either, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. I guess she went to the store for food on the day she vanished because they were planning a welcome home party for their son coming home from his honeymoon.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks. She last told her husband Milt that she would be back at 2 and never came home. In her car was all of her belongings and even the food, like the chicken still in its package, was with her.
Yeah, which is also weird. I think since it's a retention pond, there isn't any sort of
Like fish
or
or
anything.
other kind of, right.
right, because the retention pond was 3 blocks away from her house, but it was also right next to the fire station.
Wow.
That's fucking interesting.
Yeah.
But even so, that should have decayed and bloated and blown out the fucking sack, you would think. Dude, I've pulled fucking bloated shit out of my fridge. I know. I've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It is. It's all super.
Super weird.
Interesting.
I guess she had painkillers in her car because she had gum surgery the day before.
Mm-hmm.
But
Like dental.
yeah,
Yeah,
dental.
yeah.
So how did she get into the water?
Right. If she didn't have anything in her system,
Okay, and she's only going 30 to 35
35
miles an hour. And
I mean, unless she was knocked out and then.
did she, like, have a fucking seizure? Did she pass out? Did she...
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We already said there wasn't alcohol, there wasn't pain pills in her system.
Were they able to test that, like, accurately, though, that long
I don't know.
I don't know.
later?
1987?
I doubt
And
it.
they found her
after
how
5 years,
long later?
Yeah.
Yeah, but, like, how accurate is that?
But
No.
it is weird because she.
I mean, I get that she had fucking pain pills in her car,
Mm-hmm.
But how accurate are those fucking tests? Like, are they testing tissue? Are they testing bone? Are they...
I don't know what they were testing in 1987. I know that now it's a hell of a lot more accurate.
Right.
Especially after 5 years in the water.
Yeah.
And 1987, like,
Yeah.
doesn't add up. Maybe she lost consciousness. And when she hit the water or then hit the water, who knows?
I don't know. But I think they had said that she was kind of like a known drinker, but she seemed happy. Like, she had told her husband she was going to be back at 2. They were planning a welcome home party for her son. So I don't think that would be a suicide.
No.
Interesting.
I don't know.
If you were going to do it, why would you do it on the way home from your son's, or,
From the store. Why would you go to the store at all and buy things?
Yeah.
And they had always said, well, why didn't the police, or you're right outside of a fire station. But I guess where the retention pond was, where she was found, there wasn't windows or anything facing that from the fire station.
Oh, so
How
they didn't even see her
convenient.
going in. Oh.
And they only found her because they had to drain that pond so they could do repairs on it. If they wouldn't have had to drain that pond,
They wouldn't have
found her.
In March of 1996, Robin Geck's son David would end up committing a murder at the age of 18. He had shot someone and it was sentenced to 45 years in 2000. Like father, like son.
Obviously.
Is it hereditary or is it from the good
I'm gonna
parenting?
Snape this. Obviously.
I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say that David probably grew up in a super fucked up home.
Where they're
Look at
killing
who your
people
dad
in the
is.
attic.
And your mom,
Goes
nippleless
with it.
bitch, is like, my husband is innocent.
I took my own nipples off. They were getting in the way.
If I didn't do it, somebody else
would.
Oh, God.
I was just going to say that.
All right.
Sorry.
His was gang related, so maybe it was because he didn't have a dad around.
Probably.
The last bit comes from one of the police officers who helped catch these guys.
Ugh.
This part's fucked.
Yeah. It's one of those sad kind of twists.
Yeah. In 1989, Philip Murphy's legacy would change from the guy who caught the Chicago Ripper crew to murderer. In 1989, he would kill his wife and then himself. His daughter, Susan Murphy Milano, grew up to be a nonfiction writer and a victim's right advocate. She was an instrumental role in the passage of the Illinois stalking law, deeming it to be a Class 3 felony.
Which I am all about.
Exactly.
Fuck yes.
Fuck, yes, that should be
And once
thing
again,
across the board.
if ever there is anybody in a situation where you feel like you need help, whether it's stalking or domestic violence or whatever, I don't give a shit, dude. colormedeadpodcast@gmail.com. Like, reach out to us on fucking Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, email, whatever.
Don't be
Like,
afraid to call the cops if you feel sketched out by some person.
right. And if you like, dude, I will happily fucking help you any way I can. Like, if needs be, I'll fucking come get you myself. It might take me a minute to get there, and my car kind of smells like burnt hair. Because
Why is that?
my truck
something
is
you
a
need to tell
filthy
us?
motherfucker, dude. It is just a
She doesn't even
gross-
have kids.
I know. She has rogue that
have
shits in there
children
all the time.
that are
You
never
don't
in the
have
car.
little
Right,
kids.
I was going to say, your
You don't have fucking McDonald's squished into your carpet of your fucking car.
I think it's a bad air freshener that I like left in there too long, and then I roasted it with the fucking heater,
Yummy.
Anyway.
and then I smoke in my car. So
Eh,
you know, whatever.
There's that.
Anyway,
So,
moving on.
stalking law. Class 3 felony.
She also played a hand in the Lautenberg Act, which is a felony if anyone convicted of a misdemeanor of domestic crimes to not be able to have guns. You cannot ship them, transport them, possess them, or receive them, up to and including ammo.
Fuck yes. I'm down for that.
Yes.
I actually want to start getting that as a thing for here in Utah. So if you've been convicted or if you are known that you are a fucking woman beater or a kid beater, you don't get to have fucking anything. You're viewed the same as a felon would.
Yeah.
I mean, it won't stop a super shitty person from getting what they want if they want it. However, having that extra tack on of shit that will follow you, it's not just a little like, hey, you shouldn't probably hit your wife. It's now going to be, you're a fucking felon.
Yeah.
Because
Maybe
your
they'll
wife.
think twice for a split second, hopefully.
Yes.
Well, let's hope so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're good. She has a book called Time's Up. She's been on CNN, American Justice, 2020, and Oprah. She turned a tragedy into something that has helped many, many people of domestic violence. She's another Tracy Thurman of sorts.
Mm-hmm. She's another Goonie.
Because Goonies
Never say die.
Yep. So that's the end of what we have. However, we still have some
We got like some fun little titty bits.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, I said titty bits.
Yes.
Well, fuck it. It is what it is. Tidbits.
It's okay.
So Illinois prison issue.
Oh yeah.
Well, we'll just switch hit on this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Almost
Are you
like
a switch hitter?
gross. Don't we can be and do that. Fucking pervert.
She's
You
acting like
liked
she
it.
doesn't like it.
I know, she
loves
loves
it.
I saw the twinkle in her eye.
I'm like,
No, stop it. Do it again.
Do some more. Touching back on the Thomas Cocorales issue. So Illinois has at any given time from 1,200 to 1,400 inmates in prison beyond their release because they cannot find like established housing.
So at any given point,
Yeah,
1,200 to 1,400 people are
Right.
still in prison because
they can't go
they
anywhere.
don't have anywhere to put them.
Kill him.
I mean, some of them
Well, all of them are
violent offenders,
sexual
or...
offenders.
Okay, yeah, then just fucking put them in a big box like we euthanize kitty cats at the fucking shelter. And we'll just nuke them all. And then we put them in a mass grave and we set them on fire and it's fine.
That's
Problem
some Hitler
solved.
Shit.
Yeah, I fucking said it. I'll
said
fucking
it,
say
and
it again.
I'll stand behind it.
And I will stand fucking behind it. I don't give a shit.
Anywho's, so it costs taxpayers this part.
Blows my fucking mind.
So for the state of Illinois, just so you know, it costs taxpayers an extra $30.1 million
Millions.
to continue to house these inmates beyond parole every year, because it costs around $22,000 to house an inmate for a year.
Kill it.
Right?
Fucking nuke it.
Kill it.
Right?
Like,
And
if fuck, dude, we put animals to sleep every 2 weeks in the fucking shelters, and every dog is better than any fucking child molester ever, or sexual fucking offender. Even the ones that fucking bite a little bit.
dog. Yeah, we'll euthanize a dog if they bite somebody.
But
why don't we do that to somebody who rapes a kid?
Or cuts off tits and fucks the wound.
Just saying. Just saying.
And then eats
You
it.
sounded like my dog when he gets really nervous. Right.
And out of the 45,000 inmates that are in Illinois, 17%.
Are sex offenders, kids. Sex offenders. 17%.
That's a good chunk.
Kill it.
I love Nikki.
Fucking kill it. Just kill it. Fucking kill it. Kill it.
Kill them all.
So the reason why it's hard to find houses is because if you're a sex offender, you can't be around schools, you can't be around parks,
Daycares,
anything that
playgrounds,
has to do with kids.
like any, yeah.
And in Illinois, you can't have two sex offenders under the same roof, at the same address.
Fuck no, you can't have them working in teams.
No.
We see how well
Jesus.
that went. They cut off the boobies.
I love Nikki so much.
Just the fucking little tidbits that
I
she slings
love
out there.
it. I love it. And so this is part of the reason. And it's caused a lot of fucking arguments.
Well, let's be on it. Let's be honest.
Let's be honest about it.
If somebody were to come to you and knock on your door and they're like, hey, I'm going to be renting this place across the street. It was under part of my parole that I come over here and tell you that I'm a violent sex offender.
That I
What the fuck would you say?
that
Kill
I raped and mutilated and tortured
Multiple young
women, and then I ate part of them.
Let me go get a drink for you. By drink, I
I
mean
would
gun.
be
I'm going
like-
to shoot you in your fucking
I don't
face.
know if you know this, but I have a pit bull that has AIDS, and I would love to get you a drink if it tastes like Drano. That's no coincidence. What the fuck?
Be like, thank God Utah has the castle law.
for real.
Yeah.
Come
you
on
even,
over, motherfucker.
You even look and step into my driveway.
Motherfucker, if I
You
have
are
to
gone.
shoot you and drag you into the fucking house, I will.
Right?
No, I'm kidding.
You don't have to shoot.
No, they just have to
in
be
your house.
on the fucking
Don't
property.
they have to be facing you, though?
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. I'll turn them around.
I'll turn your... You don't know where the fuck I was standing when I shot you. Well, I mean,
Well, they know.
bullets, but I mean,
Bullets,
that's why
Jenny.
the bullets, Jenny.
When they walk away, you say, "Hey, 1 second."
And they
Look
turn
at this.
around.
And they turn around.
Oh my gosh! Look at this! It's
Kaboom.
pumpkin spice! Pow!
Fucking, you guys would be like, "Oh my god!" And
Wait,
run
what?
towards the danger.
Is that a latte?
Jesus.
Is that a latte?
Is that a pumpkin spice chocolate cupcake, Jenny?
So,
Fucking come a running.
come on,
I was
run,
You ever
man.
want to see a fat kid run a mile quicker than a motherfucker? I'd be like
Gross.
chasing a fucking, like a cheetah chasing a gazelle.
So there's been lots of fights about the whole keeping people past parole. Some people say it's fucking terrible because
Yeah, but then look at people like Larry Singleton, where that piece of shit chopped off somebody's fucking arms after he brutally raped and fucking tortured somebody and like ruined them for life and didn't want to go anywhere. And so is it really fucking...
No.
right, which is why they have that 1998 act that they're trying to get Tom under. But they say things along the lines of they're actually more dangerous because they haven't had any parole at all. And some of these sex offenders have been in prison longer than they've ever been on the outside. So if you don't have any sort of parole and you're just releasing them, that's way more dangerous.
And they're learning shit while they're in there. New shit from new friends so they can go out and do more new fun things.
I think that's actually, words. I think that is probably pretty accurate. Like if they don't have any parole and they don't have any sort of like easement into normal society, but why should they get to?
Right.
I don't agree with that.
I think that if you are fearful...
You're a fucking violent sex offender and you think you deserve some kind of...
I think that if you have to be banned from any sort of area because you are not deemed trustworthy, you should probably stay
If you can't get
where
on the
you're at.
fucking internet because you have been deemed too violent, get the fuck out of my neighborhood, my parks, my schools, my Chuck E. Cheese,
My town, my city, my state.
dude,
Society.
just kill it.
Yeah, see?
And then other people say that keeping people in prison because they are quote unquote homeless because they don't have a place to go is against their 8th Amendment right.
Yeah,
They're
well, where
a
the
piece of
fuck are they gonna
shit.
go?
Okay, but where was everybody else's rights when they were being fucking murdered or raped or whatever?
They didn't have any.
No, and these guys lost their right when they decided to do
when
all this
you
bullshit.
take the fucking right from somebody else, you don't get your fucking rights, and I don't give a shit about them.
Right.
Trust me when I fucking say eye for an eye, tooth for fucking tooth.
Right.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what happened to you in prison. You got beat up to the point of fucking like falling apart. Good. It probably should have happened 2 or 3 more fucking times. I don't give a fuck about you.
Right? That's kind of how I feel.
Exactly how I feel.
You gave, in my opinion, you give up your rights because it's not fair, in my opinion, that you didn't give a fuck about victims' rights. So why all of a sudden should we give any fucks about you? You could have easily avoided your situation. You chose to put yourself here.
You fucking smash
Don't
somebody
waste
with a
my
fucking
taxpayers'
hatchet.
money.
Yeah.
Because you need fucking protective orders or you need parole or we have to pay to keep you a certain place. No, if you can't get out because nobody wants you, then you don't deserve to get out.
I agree.
So-
I agree.
The protective order thing pisses me the fuck off too, because you get protective order because you got beat up. But what the fuck did you do to all of these women?
You violated
Fuck you.
women in a way that most people will never be able to wrap their brain around, and I still struggle with it. And you think for some fucking reason that you deserve some kind of safe fucking space? Go fuck
Go fuck
yourself.
yourself.
Well, how about all the women that beg for protection all the time, that beg for protective orders, that
have
beg
to like
for whatever?
fucking that like literally have to shed fucking
blood
to get
And
fucking
even
protective
then-
orders, and they're like, "Oh, sweetie, he still loves you."
or there's not
Motherfucker.
enough that police can do to actually, you have to have X amount to actually convict somebody. They can't just be like, oh, well, you feel shady, so we're going to do that. No, you have to prove it. You have to
Get you like find yourself less some fucking teeth and a black eye so that you can fucking get safe.
Hopefully.
But they get beat up
Hopefully.
once in prison, and now he is taken care
Oh
of
my
since
God, send me a
1982.
solitary. I'm
or
a
if,
sad little
or if
panda.
you're a sex offender, or if you're a child molester, you're immediately, most of the time, put into a different section.
Unit.
You get extra security. No, fuck you.
Fuck that.
You took innocent. I don't give a shit.
You,
I hope you get shanked in mess hall.
You for real.
And
You
raped
fucking
in the shower, you piece of shit.
666.
naughty jungle of
love.
love. No, I feel the exact same way. Like if you rob somebody of their fucking rights or their innocence, then you throw them into Gen Pop. And I hope it's a scene out of fucking American History X where you just get fucking brutally smacked down with some kind of polymer fucking lunch tray.
Let's take serial rapists, serial pedophiles, serial murderers, and put them in some Hunger Game shit.
No, I said the same thing.
Exactly.
Where we put them on the fucking, we've talked
Yeah.
about this. You put them on the island, and then we have ships that roam around the island in case they try to get off and like pull some castaway shit, and then we fucking shoot them. Otherwise, may the odds ever be in your favor because fuck you.
Right. That's exactly how I feel about it. And I'm sure some people are going to be like, those are some cutthroat
Holy
bitches.
shit.
I'm not claiming to be a good person.
At
all.
I have never claimed to be a good person.
I try to make good
You know what?
decisions,
I'm a
but-
good friend, and I'm a good mom, and I'm a good wife, and that's all I ever. And even some of those are questionable at times.
Aren't they all?
But
Most.
But you know what? If ever you present to be a threat to my friends, my family, and especially my fucking kids, I will chew your fucking heart out of your chest.
Well, if there's something about you when this is how I kind of take it, if you are thinking that, oh, they can be rehabilitated, this, that, and the other. If you are not willing to put that person under your
fucking
roof
home
with your kids, that already tells you
that they
that
don't
maybe
have,
they shouldn't
yeah.
be around.
Yeah.
Well, and there's a lot of people who are in prison or in jail, and they find Jesus or whatever they do. They think that they can handle themselves, but it's because they're in.
They have rules.
They have
cons-
they have structure. They have a schedule. They have and I would love to get an insider's perspective on this, but I know that certain podcasts won't talk about insider like policies and shit like that. But I have a hard time with like, dude, if you're Jesus Christ, I'm stuttering. I'm so upset. If you are on like some kind of fucking life sentence for assault and robbery, like, dude, sometimes that feels a little much. But where like the Ripper crew and the things that they did.
Yeah, when we're talking about this, we're not talking about just like Joe
petty,
Schmo.
petty
No.
fucking theft.
No, that's why I say
or-
serial shit.
Yeah, no, or even like people that murdered in like gangs where they did some stupid shit when they were in their 20s and they murdered a person and they do 20 years.
Or even
Okay.
heat of the moment, passion.
Crimes
of
of passion.
They still are shit and you should still do your time, but they're kind of like that one-time thing. You know, if you kill in self-defense, obviously that doesn't come against you. That's why I say serial. If you are a serial rapist, that means that
more than one,
you
lots
caught-
of times.
you caught the bug and you can't get rid of it.
Yeah, and then going back to the prison thing, they go to prison and they decide that they're not going to do it anymore because they're in this solitary, but then they get out into the real world and they get that bug again.
And I really just think
Obviously,
that when people have that structure and that schedule and they're told and made to do certain things all
it's
day,
easier
every
for
day,
'em.
it is.
And so you take
Fuck,
that
life
out.
would
You
be
don't have
fucking
any
easy
structure.
for me if I had that kind of structure.
Take a kid that has a structure or a schedule and then all of a sudden just
Oh,
be like,
fucking Lord
nope,
of the Flies? Yeah.
see what happens.
They're going to go
Sorry, I
fucking
was
crazy.
table-
both, like,
like,
throwing
oh,
kids.
God,
Kids are
table bumping.
everywhere. I'm not
you're
safe.
it's then it turns into some Lord of the Flies shit.
Right. So, with team killers,
74% of team killers are white.
Female participants with males in group killings are about a third of the time.
Of serial murder victims, 15% are from team killers.
And it's usually two different offenders working together. So you can have a big group, but not all of the time is it like groupies.
right? You can have a group of like even the Chicago Ripper crew. You can have a group of 4, but that doesn't mean that all the time with every murder, all 4 are going to be there. Sometimes
Right. No,
it's just
it
gonna
could be like
2
1 or 2
3 or whatever.
Right.
That's what I was going to say. The team leaders sometimes send their followers out, and sometimes they participate, so they're not always there.
No, and 100% of the time, the leader maintains like that psychological control on the others, much
has
like
to.
Robin Gecht, much like Robin Gecht had on the Cocorales and Edward.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was like they were so fearful that
Charles
they didn't
Manson.
they didn't even fucking want to testify.
Mhm.
Charles Manson sent his people out.
Look at cults like I don't know, polygamy.
Yep.
There's always somebody that has to have control in one way or the other, because that's the only way that's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. Okay, give your shout outs.
Yeah.
Oh,
do yours.
my shout out is for Married to Murder with Gussie and Katie.
Yes.
I listened to them today. They're a toned down version of us. Very, very toned down. So if you have friends that like true crime but are a little bit sissier, send them that way, because they're not as raw dog as we are.
They're more mature, I would say.
That's a
We
word
haven't
that we
reached
don't know.
maturity level.
I feel like I'm pretty mature. Like I have teenagers that are on the honor roll. I feel pretty mature.
My body is mature, but my mind is not.
I do want to say a great big thank you to my friend Shane Will.
Yes.
And he is part of CK Comics and Shattered Comics and does a couple of different things. And he has included Color Me Dead in a lot of his stories.
Yep.
And I encourage you guys to go out, reach out to him, donate to his Patreon, check out Shattered Comics, check out CK Comics, and definitely, like, if you're a comic book reader, you will enjoy his stuff.
Even if you're not, go and support people, because I think writing comics and doing that kind of
Dude,
stuff
being
is
that
very
kind of an
lost.
artist
Oh, yeah.
is amazing.
Oh,
And
amazing.
thank you to his lovely girlfriend, Maria, for
Mhm.
introducing me to him. So lots of love to you, Maria
Yes.
Bird.
Yes. I think that was super awesome and
It
super
was.
unexpected. So,
And we need to take that because I think we can share it now.
Yes.
Yes.
I think the picture will be ready too. by
Yeah,
that
I think
point.
we're ready.
Yeah, like all colored in.
Oh, yeah, no. I think, yeah.
Did he send it to us yet?
Not yet.
Well, by the time this comes out,
We're
it'll
getting
be-
really excited.
I know.
Talking in fucking tongues.
Also, Nature of the Beast podcast. I think we mentioned them once, like forever ago. When they
Yeah.
very, very first started.
I did. I kind of threw a bone out there when I started listening to their shit because I
Mhm.
really enjoyed them. They were like
Whoa.
I know. I do that sometimes, and I'm sorry. Kind of like a Last Podcast on the Left meets
Yeah.
Color Me Dead.
Yeah. And Brandon specifically, I've talked to, and that boy is like 100% all the time. Like he is a go-getter. He's excited. He's all the things I am not.
A fucking squirrel hunter?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
But we
okay.
were able to sit down, and first we bonded over music. So
Oh,
instantly, once you start talking about Lamb of God and different things of that nature. Anyways, their shit is cool. They're getting new equipment and all sorts of shit, so they're only going to be better. He's already a ninja with sound, considering what he's been working with. So go and check them out for sure. And then
Also, if you guys like random, miscellaneous, funny stuff, go check Ryan McDonald out on the Jerks podcast. It's funny, it's witty. I think that it picks at a lot of topics that people don't want to touch.
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah, like
I like it like
politics
that.
and things that are just
Taboo.
You know, yeah.
Mhm. I
Like
love
the seven,
taboo.
like the 7 deadly sins.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely go check out that. But then maybe don't cut off tits.
And stay out of chalk lines.
Keep both your titties and stay out of chalk line.
Go to the corner and eat your own semen.
And fuck off and stay out of chalk lines. Goodbye.
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 Hi, this is Admiral Adama.
My name's Robert J. Sawyer.
This is Cena Grace.
Hey, this is Stephen Amell.
Hey, this is Dr. Trek, Larry Nemechek.
I'm hanging with Sean and Bridget. They're telling all about general geekery.
And you are listening to the Rusted
Robot.
Podcast.
The #1 rated robot-related podcast.
Northern Ontario.
You should be following them on Twitter.
Keep listening.
Don't forget to follow them on Twitter.
Subscribe on iTunes.
TheRustedRobot.podbean.com.
The Rusted Robot Podcast. Think about it.
Rusted Robot.
This is Brianna and Kelly
from Murder Dictionary Podcast.
We go from A to Z, exploring different topics or motives each week.
We've covered axe murder, killer kids, necrophilia, and occult murders.
Murder Dictionary gives tons of facts and details, balanced out with humor.
If you want a true crime and chill, or test your trivia knowledge with our serial killer games,
or if you like lesser-known cases you may not have heard before, check out Murder Dictionary Podcast.
Hey everyone, Blaze and Will here from Hey Down in Front Podcast.
Join us every Tuesday as we provide the movie commentary that you never asked for. Who's throwing a party?
That's gonna be terrible. We go over our weekly entertainment-based adventures.
God, if you listening, help! Then we dig in and tear apart the movies everyone loves.
Oh, I had my mouth open, you f***ing animal!
Check us out on iTunes, Podbean, and Stitcher.
I had to rewind myself.
I know! Alright, thanks for mansplaining that to me, ladies.
And give us a follow on Instagram at HeyDownInFront_podcast and Twitter at HDIF_podcast. See you next Tuesday.
Oh, okay, Blaze.
Can I tell you my cottage cheese story real quick? And
God, yes, please do.
I'm going to put it at the end.
That's fine. It'll be a little nugget.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
go.
Okay, so cottage cheese story. Military friends.
Mary.
Said military friend. Comes back, gets out of the military.
Bruce.
No.
Oh.
No. He is now an ER, nurse or trauma.
Oh,
whatever.
okay. Okay, I was gonna say it's not Clint, is it? Because
No. He tells me this story about a very, very hefty hoe.
Oh, God, save the queen.
That comes in to the emergency room.
Why are you so excited, you fucking pervert?
Because she has severe pain in her nuthers. Okay.
And her wawaha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She is so big that said military friend was called in to help lift Fupa and...
Oh my God, he had to fucking throw his shoulder into it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
All right.
When they do that, they are, of course, met with the most ungodly smell ever, which is already making said military friend a little
queasy.
Same military friend who has seen a lot of death in his day, but that smell was a lot.
Okay.
Upon further investigation, they're asking her, what's going on, blah, 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 blah. They look, she has maggots in her pussy everywhere. Full on big ones crawling out up into the fupa area.
Your pussy died.
He throws up, military friend. They ask, the fuck happened here? She said, well, a little while ago, husband and I were doing some bedroom stuff. We brought some food into the bedroom. One of those food items was cottage cheese.
Why though?
Right?
That's not even sexy. I can understand honey or
chocolate
or some caramels.
Maybe
or even some fruit.
Maybe she wasn't having a yeast infection and he missed the consistencies.
Oh my God, but why the cottage cheese?
So basically, he stuffed her pussy like you stuff stuffing into a chicken.
Don't ruin that.
But it was cottage cheese. Ate most of it out, but didn't get all of it. Apparently, there was enough time.
He wasn't using a spoon.
No. Apparently, there was enough time, either from the time the cottage cheese was open and put onto her, that flies were able to at least sit and put eggs in there, and that then was not all cleaned out.
There's no fucking way, because if there were fucking... I don't understand how this happened.
It's either there was flies that were able to be onto the cottage cheese beforehand,
or flies that fucking sat on her business.
If she's that much of a hefty hoe, how are they going to get there afterwards?
Exactly. Or there was just fly yumminess in the cottage cheese. How long was the cottage cheese out for? I mean...
But then would he really eat it, though? Because it would be sour.
Well, I mean, if the cottage cheese was out for a few hours...
It sounds like that... I don't think he'd be able to tell it was sour if he's shoving it up in her vagina.
God.
But
Jesus
she
Christ
had lots of fucking maggots in her pussy. And she had to go through a lot of a thorough flushing, plus lots of antibiotics and all sorts of shit. So that's why I don't like cottage cheese because now I think of...
Thanks for ruining my
just
fucking
ruined
one of my
that.
favorite treats for fucking
I just
ever.
ruined it for everybody.
I hate you a little bit.
I'll probably still eat it. I ain't fucking.
I know,
will-
I'm fucking
nope.
fat. I'll still eat it.
With some peaches in it.
Yep,
That's my fave.
Yep. Pineapple is my fucking favorite, dude.
I already don't
Cottage
love
cheese and
cottage
pineapple.
cheese. Like every once in a while I can, but it's a consistency thing.
Can we fucking not with the cottage cheese anymore? Because gross.